goodness. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It's good to be alive. It's good to see the morning. All glory. You. About ISO. One thing I saw today, I'm going to judge this interview.
You are having a bad network problem.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now, but you're going in and out. Yes, you are.
I think I'll be. I'm in Central Africa. Network is not too good. What I'm trying to say is this. Thank God it's Friday, and it's a good thing to be alive today. All glory be to the Creator and Maker of heaven and earth, Jehovah. And traditionally, I am Obatala, Obataiso. The interview I just listened to, and we align with African television, but I will not totally align with you still. But I will judge it on 3 or 4 parameters. Number 1, the intention was good. The intention was to create awareness, and they were given a very important platform that would have allowed them to change some perspective. But they were not, I was called them utilization of the platform given, I would give them 25%. They were not able to utilize that platform. Why? Because they failed to, and this is what they should have done. I've always said that many people live in the bubble of TikTok. And a number of interviews that Mr. Joseph Aloba have had, they were pampering him. They are kind of interview where they've shown him the question. Those interviews will not allow some discerning and important member of the public to see through the case when they do such interview. And you can see the interview done on TVC. You can see. And the last one done on TVC, they tried to probe, but even the viewership were questioning the interviewer. People should get out of their bubble. The journalists are meant to question you, not to make you comfortable. They are meant to give you questions that will bring out correct answer for everybody to see. Which, this is the first time I will see journalists asking questions, straight up questions, and they wanted straight up answers, but they were not able to do it. It shows they were not, as much as they've been talking about this issue, they just talk about it, they were yet to pick out the key information that once you drop those information, it is them that will be begging for an explanation. They don't have any information they were not able to do. Number 2, they did not go with the right composition. Baba has complained about someone pressurizing him. He has complained about the state not doing what he wants properly. He has complained about police not doing proper investigation. He was supposed to go with his lawyer. They would have allowed his lawyer to sit by him. And when they ask anything legal about what have you done about the lawyer will how will your lawyer be following you up and down? Are you dumb? If people say, how can your lawyer be following you to interview? I have worked in TV station before. Well, how can the lawyer go to interview with somebody? There is a lot of. So why do you go to them, Lord? Even if it's pro bono, even if you. Must you grant that interview if you don't know what to say? He's supposed to go with a lawyer. Which lawyer? You pay for 1 hour. So lawyer should. You don't pay the lawyer and say, hey, they call the client. It's only. So lawyer don't the client. Don't say, I'm not telling you, no pay interview in the public eye, public media. And the mama in that interview said, don't put it. People want to buy one of my parents. Just give straight answer, no story. You want to parrot and we're not and when you call us. If they are gone with a lawyer, those critical aspects of about the DNA, the lawyer will have gone straight. Yes, we have taken it off.
Okay, I still don't know what they're doing.
We send this to the court. We are waiting for the court, and we hope the court will react. Dr. Abat is a lawyer too, so he understood that challenge. He will even be the one to say, have they told you why they are delaying? And he will say it. You understand? So they weren't able to do that. Secondly, Abati was a very salient point. Since you are suspicious of some things in this homicide case, who have you sued? Nobody. That is an audacious question that should have given the team or should have given Baba and Mr. Oluri that was with him should have said, oh, we have missed it. We've not been doing this. Because I've said this several times. There are many powers. We've been shouting government police, government police. Has anyone sued anyone? Have you even, as the father of the truth, sued the police? That this thing, you have refused to do it, I've written you petition, now I'm suing you. They've done it. And now, so now you're about to tell me, I'm not a way of they ask them about I doubt the paternity of the child because of things that have occurred before what people are saying and things that I hear at the inquest. Therefore, I believe it should be right for me to play that down. The paternity of your own son or paternity of somebody else's child. Also, what I also saw was this. And I think this is to everybody. There are a lot of talks outside there. And Dr. Abati was able to bring it out and said, you are not even behaving like a Yoruba father. Because they said, after your son died, you also want to be a musician. They said you are wearing his clothes. They said, because that is what is outside there. And I think the way that question ought to have been answered is for them to simply say, oh, number one, which he tried to, he answered, but it was missing. Number one, I never took any of my child property. But maybe they think so because my son always buy similar clothing for all because I call him Oladimeji. My second, we are good friends. That is to show a relationship in a subtle way. Number two, it's taken for him to say, all that is so you because ó fi pé òun wà entitled láti wá aṣọ ọmọ òun. So irọ́ wo lẹ wá ń pa pé kó máa pa kó lè parọ́ yẹn náà. Tó ń tẹ̀lé ti ẹ̀ gbogbo. Ó sì pé right thing ni kò sí nǹkan tó bad níbẹ̀ tó ń gbà wọṣọ ọmọ òun. Àbí ṣé àárín interview tó ti bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé òun wọṣọ ọmọ òun tó sọ pé ẹ yá òun lòún bí nǹkan òun àbí kò sí kinní ẹ̀ ni. So irọ́ wo lẹ fẹ́ máa kọ báyìí nísìn. Ọmọ gbogbo ní ọjọ́.
Ó dẹ̀ tún ti tẹ́nu ẹ̀ parọ́ ó ní pé ọjọ́ máa ń raṣọ kan náà fáwọn ni ìgbà tọmọdé wà láyé àǹkárá lamọ̀ tó ń wọ̀ ṣoṣo ó káwọn aṣọ ẹ̀ pamọ́ sínú kọ́ńbọ̀ọ̀dù ẹ̀ ní ló ṣe wọ̀ nígbà tọmọ kú tán tí ó kọ́tínù láti máa wọ àwọn àǹkárá tó ń wọ̀. Ọ̀bọ̀ òfò.
Since when do you care about cleaning the house?
Huh?
Okay.
I was a musician. And the best way for me to be expressive is through music. And at that time, I was in a bad space, and I think I need to compose a song and release my strength. Any other person will connect with it because that shows humanity. They will not ask him for that. It shows he wants to express himself. He's grieving, and the best way I grieve is through music. And that was what I'm doing. And when I was singing it, someone saw it. I said, oh, Baba, can I help you today? I said, yes, even for people to see that I'm grieving. And that is not about it. Now, let us take it to on the petition. They were even afraid to mention me. They were afraid. Why? You are in court. You are at a stage where you can name everything. They can't do you jack. But they were afraid to, even Mr. Lori was a bit afraid to mention the king's name.
Only Papariano. I want to be the mention.
And I think that is an opportunity to bring some case forward to say, hey, I never mentioned anything regarding anything. The reason the king might have felt slighted is because there was a petition written by my son, one of his petitions. We've had more than 4 petitions now. We've been talking just about one. Why do I know about those petitions? It's because I did my research. He wrote more than 1 petition. Public that was in charge, that was in control, and they brought an excellent result. But now it's more of like their family affair. You can even see where the interviewer was asking, are you not going to sue anybody?
They should have said, until I enjoy the card.
Until I enjoy the card. Umi is our wife. They are teaching him lies. Umi is our wife. Until I didn't care what she showed Lenny. Until I didn't care. Auntie, me, I didn't care. I was going to know you. Are you waiting? You know, boy. I just want to finish. It's still mommy, okay? I just want to finish it. And so long you go. I know you come.
Mohbad is yet to come to terms with the closure of his earlier this month. It was greeted by officers of the first criminal investigation Alago in the Kogi area of Lagos State.
Okay, when the penny is
How long that far have been here? How long? This is
Peggy's is our life. That's Peggy's. We say Mama was so it won't be, but it's be like she was released. I just have got all she.
You know,
yeah, what's up? What does one do you?
For sure. Is it the one you said I should do?
Oh, she never does one do you.
Bella, is it the one you said I should do?
There's one do you. All the food was served.
Yes. I think you have done another one. Yes. Thank you very much, Mom. I really appreciate you a lot.
She show what question now.
See. I'll continue to meet good people. I'll not meet the bad people. If you meet good people, in here, I know the change of and I don't know why maybe I'm the one that is doing what is not good. Maybe it's how I do. Maybe it's because I don't know how to appreciate someone in a silent way. Anybody I call my mommy, like in the next, I've let everybody know that in the next 2 days, I'll just see the woman and the mommy will not even talk to me. I don't know why would they be going to their deal to be spoiling me? This just for Mohbad deep. It deep.
Just for Mohbad is deep.
Then I'll still be fighting. People will still be fighting me there. I'm the one.
Yes, now I know how many people they go to their DM to spoil me. And now I know. I will never call anybody name outside. Anybody that is helping me, I'll never call their name outside anymore. Boss lady, I fear go. I fear. I'm scared of life. Yes, I'm scared of life. Yes. Why? I have only one small girl. He's always on TikTok. The girl is from UK. Yeah? The girl is from UK. The girl never gift anybody. He only come on live stream. The girl has how many? He has one follower, which is me. I'm the only person she followed. She says she's someone. Because of me, she opened. The girl always gives me lion. Anytime she come on. Eh? As I call her name, the girl screenshots. I said I will not do justice for Mohbad anymore. See our Nigeria people. The girl screenshot their shots. The girl blocked me. Block all the hosts. All the hosts has their number. He's not even host. He's among us. The person is not host. He's among us. See how they are spoiling you. See how they are spoiling you just because they don't want me to come on your live school anymore. Just because of gifts. Then I'm the one that was doing mistake this time. That I will move all my 800 years. I'll move it to their platform.
I don't know, she just talk so
bad. I do not talk to people. Can you for what we almost to so wish? Can you?
A video was sent to me where Ika was warning Perkins to desist from justice for Mohbad. If anything happens to you, you're on your own. Did you see that video?
No.
Granny, I have the video of where I am in car because they are trying to, play with that lady's emotion in the head. Imagine, they said they sent the wrong information to her, but it's not what she read. According to her, in between the text, it says desist from any rally, whatever happened, you're on your own. And the claim was a mistake. When she came out to voice out, they said, yeah, not be waiting and say.
Only bully breast. Only bosses are all on Perkins because much justice of Mohbad. One is also Perkins because much justice of Mohbad.
Obviously, she know what she saw and she know what she read inside the text. But whatever they are trying to cover up is a problem. I'm not here to discuss about their problem. Your life.
What have you buying? No, sorry, buying Colinia will I eat.
I will tell you that the head of legal team is, in fact, is their coach.
You didn't watch this. One of the Perkins go on one Perkins become justice of Mohbad.
We hear something else today. Maybe about to make a mistake, or that was what it will not. They will give you form or paper to fill in. What exactly? What fill in form now? About to run such mistake, and even though if about to make that mistake, I'm sorry. Exactly. We will talk, say sorry, the head of Kiriko. Now, this recorded is everywhere now. Right? It don't fly everywhere. I don't bother to even. I don't want to even correct them. They don't
fly
interview already. So that means, God forgive me, they're not being honest with us. So my question is the being paid. Is it Barrister Taiwo Odumosu or Barrister Monisola Odumosu? First of all, I'm not castigating their pedigree. Don't get me wrong. They are good lawyers, sound lawyers, respected lawyers. But I just want, at least we decide to know who is the main person. If it is Barrister Monisola Odumosu, good. Then we face Monisola Odumosu as the head of the legal team. And that's the person that will be paid. But you cannot have Barrister Monisola Odumosu representing, and you are seeing vouchers and checks being paid into Taiwo Odumosu. Come off it. What's going on? Anyway, like I said, I wish everybody well. I wish justice everybody. Baba, most especially, I wish him success. I wish him well. Now the legal team and the new team. Let's continue.
Cindy, we have 14 minutes. Mohbad have shower everything. So to I come on before that time, you can just mute me, okay? Cindy, did you hear me? Cindy.
Yeah, kill us all.
Only shower, but to I before that 14 minutes. See, go back much where they mute me.
Okay. All right.
I don't know why I'm extremely busy. I just give me 3 minutes.
Some people you only the justice of Mohbad. You learn this.
Yeah, using a second.
Some people you only the justice of Mohbad. You only feel learning.
I have a
one man baby like Willie.
I was doing this and I have to do it.
One man baby like Willie.
It's really interesting.
Is it that these people cannot leave this justice of Mohbad? Sure, the justice of Mohbad, he lady.
We'll tell you it's a mistake. So let's move on. It's a mistake now. So let's just play the devil advocate. Maybe it's a mistake.
I'm not the devil advocate.
Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe if it's what was written on the form, then the public now needs to know who is now leaking. Because what I understand before was that
Google your
was in charge of the DNA process. And anyway.
Is it in your washroom? Only men behaving like Willie. Is it in your washroom?
The good thing is I'll be happy if I open the headline.
I did.
Finally, Mohbad gets justice. Do you understand? This is the reason. This is the cause.
Okay, justice, Elijah.
I'll be very glad.
That is what I get. I'm buying change because it's conclusive.
They asked Baba, are you saying without DNA you won't bury the body? And I was about to say, no DNA, no burial. But it tried to shy away from that statement as well. Like, okay, the resonance of the thank God the body is in the mortuary, is in the morgue, so they can have access to it anytime. You know. It's really a very interesting thing.
So I'm about to change the justice of Mohbad. I'm about to change Jesse. I'm about to change inconclusive.
If you're able to talk to them or you're on the same platform with them now, and you said, my people is not the new country. If you don't argument, they will tell you that you have long narration or long narrative.
Inconclusive. I'm with inconclusive team.
What do we call this? But this is the public domain now. This is on the internet.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
You don't know buy your when they come buy your billion and you don't know when they buy it to man sorrow. I want to go and see more dislike no don't shake it.
Somebody said
yes, mine
was only for inquest.
Mario, no, maybe they
could guided the task.
Maybe
we are only going by what they told us. You see, this is part of the reason sometimes I just turn off my phone.
I thought Baba PR should come on live anytime they come to and make that clarification.
If they are talking, they will say head of the legal counsel is this person, right? They did not say head of Corona, head of this, head of that. They didn't put it off to one like that. They just said head of legal counsel is Barrister Wahab Shitu, right? And somebody is saying that it's just for inquest. How do we know it's just for inquest?
Shitu is just for inquest. Our target
Even Gracie, if you ask him now, he tell you I'm not part of any group.
No.
But he knows so much about every information.
Shitu is just for inquest.
You know why I appreciate Gracie? Gracie has made this clear categorically that he is for Baba. Wherever Baba goes, he goes. If Baba sit down, he will sit down. If Baba stand up, he will stand up. He has made that one clear, and I think I appreciate him for that. So anybody that is not castigating Gracie is the person that is making the mistake. If Baba say justice today, he will say justice. If Baba say no more justice, he will also say no more.
I don't get the point. You don't get the point. You don't get the point. Okay. Now, maybe he's the one putting.
Yeah, that is Gracie. That is Gracie. No,
You say, okay, don't worry, Baba will get to hear about it.
That is Gracie.
I'll pass the message across to Baba. Although I'm not part of anything, but now we believe that is with Baba 247. I can get access to Baba. And when that information doesn't get to Baba, he will now say, well, I'm not part of anything. I'm only doing what I'm doing for free. I'm not asking anybody for
yeah, that was Gracie.
But when you make people feel like, you are very close to Baba, right? Anything you want to pass on, I can always pass it on. And that information doesn't get to him, that is when he wants to withdraw his responsibility or his attachment to Baba, because the information people pass for him to pass to Baba doesn't get to him, or Baba doesn't take any action. So you understand? So my own is, if he says he stands with Baba, it is fine. It is good. Nobody can do anything regarding that. But if the seat is hot, watch Gracie. You say, even me, right? I'm not part of any group. I'm only helping. And that for me is confusing, but at the same time, is an independent man. He chooses to, he can do what I want to do at any time. Nobody can.
Nobody should be out on anything one should go on. Some people live in justice of Mohbad. And why is he wants to do so man? Justice of Mohbad. Detola yẹn máa ń ṣe show ní àbí? Detola yẹn ó máa ń ṣe show. Justice of Mohbad. Inú ma ti máa bí Adéníkẹ́ yẹn gan. Àǹtí mi Adéníkẹ́.
That day, yeah, I know. We spent a lot of money that day, I know.
Nah,
And the place was so far.
you are the one that let me be doing good. If not for you, good women, there is a good son like me. You should be proud of yourself, and I know I'm making all my mother's proud.
What I believe we problem was social media.
Did a very nice demonstration in Abuja with Selinka That's a nice one.
Will of God, please, I'm sorry for cutting you short again. There's something in life I want a lot of people to learn, that this life is not our own. When the day come that God say it is finished.
Justice of Mohbad.
So me, I always stop in this life. When people do things, you don't throw them away.
Okay. Justice of Mohbad. Oríyọmí máa ra jókòó sí kọ́nà kan. Oríyọmí mo máa jókòó, mo máa rẹ́rìn-ín. Ó máa rẹ́rìn-ín. Oríyọmí yẹn ó máa jókòó, mo máa rẹ́rìn-ín. And you need justice of Mohbad. My beautiful people. Let it show you, let it show. I just came Mama buying no Shebo. I'll come to you. Mama buying no Shesibo. Make it so. Shesibo. Oh, mommy was so by. You know I do. I want that one. Mama, okay. Ibo ni justice of Mohbad ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Ibo ni justice of Mohbad. Ọmọ Ala. I'll come back to you guys later, Shebo. I want your family meeting. Mo pé ọ̀sán òru là ń ṣèkà. Ọ̀sán ò dà. It's not good to ṣèkà lóru lọ́sàn. Justice of Mohbad. Sure you get. I'll come and talk to you guys later. Justice of Mohbad. Bàbá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ṣe ti gbọ́. Bàbá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ṣe ti gbọ́ Mọ́lá. Ó dàbọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ wá kan ṣe kàn. So tó bá di lálẹ́, bóyá bíi Big Mom, tó bá di lálẹ́ lóru, bóyá bíi half 10. Tó bá di bíi half 10. Táwọn bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ sí, èmi nìkan ni màá wá lé ọkọ mi ti lọ bí iṣẹ́ lálẹ́ ní tiẹ̀. Ọkọ mi ti lọ bí iṣẹ́ sódì. So mo máa alẹ́ yẹn tó bá di o, tó mo láìkẹ́ bí ilé ṣe máa ń dà yẹn. Bí ilé ṣe máa ń dà. So I'll come and talk to you guys. See you later. Fumi Bose. Omola, I love you. Bye. I love you, ma. I love you, gbogbo yín. Mo love gbogbo yín. Mo love gbogbo yín. Mo love gbogbo yín. Mo love gbogbo yín, ma. Ẹ̀yin ìyá. Mo love yín. Ẹ̀yin mọ́mì mi. Mo love yín. Ẹ̀yin ìyá. Ìbà o. Ẹ jẹ́ kójú mi ṣe o. Mo ṣe bá o. Ẹ jẹ́ kójú mi ṣe o. So, màá bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ṣe ti gbọ́.
Yeah. So, just only 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, we can converse now if we want to. Everybody there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any
Okay, it's the father. All right.
So, Shani, anyone that we fair Shani? Anytime. Everybody just on the platform ni. I just came in on.
Mamacita.
Okay. Mamacita.
Uma wa ga ke. Òjò ń rọ̀ o.
So she had Boma Stala Noara, did we? Dupsy.
Ṣé
Shagbo, one show lana, one show lana. So Shagbo.
not sure we Agbon.
Okay. So
Even I wasn't too. Mama Matita Lano.
yes, okay, but not much. So yes, no.
I'm
not asking you. Actually, that was the reason why I didn't ask you. Dupsy. No, we didn't. Okay. So it's 4 hours. I can do like 30 to 40 minutes. So after that, I'll only take over because mommy no see soccer practice. So after that, I'm need the take over after that for like after 40 minutes. Oh, seriously, my jive body, everybody my just silly.
No, but take over before now. Why not?
Okay, because everybody want me to say, look at my one later. So for now, I can play. So for now, I can play. I'll play it up to
Papariano no. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ Papariano no. Ó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa.
Okay, sorry, Lobby.
So, but there's some continue that then we'll just, Sister Dukia, you can come up. When I put mommy do things soon, I
don't want. We the public don't want a situation where our lawyers are related in court. If possible, we can have additional. We could have somebody from the north. I don't know who that person may be. We'll mix it up. We don't want all let it be shaken. Yes. We'll mix it. We can bring our back over from the east. We'll bring this other one I mentioned. Let them come in support of Bankole Smith. Then we move. Let's see who want to stand us. Who will clear everybody who want to be singing for a murderer. Who is the Oba? How can somebody be Lord over us when we have Almighty God? Exactly. We need to be aggressive in this case. We need to be aggressive, okay? There's no time for aggressive-minded people. Yeah. The lawyer will be hearing it. And that's why I say, we're going to write the things that we need and also what we want to achieve. Now, on the side of the lawyer, the character, getting the lawyer to be strong, active, okay, the lawyer to be performing. Now, also, what exactly do we want to, from justice from Mohbad? Let's list 10 things that we need. When we say we want justice from Mohbad, what are the 10 points that we want the lawyer to deal with in justice from Mohbad? With that point. Not now. Me, I don't have the energy now. Not now. Okay, wait. Can I just... I just discuss I'm over again. Just go on. Yeah, let's talk about it. Go on. Okay. Before then, let me just speak to Ayelistic. She made a very good point when she spoke about people bashing Baba. Ayelistic, see, we love Baba, even on this platform, and we're supporting Baba. But you need to understand there's a difference between bashing or dragging and constructive feedback. What we do on this platform is to analyze the case, nitty-gritty of the case, okay, constructively, and then we say they need to do this. But because they're not doing it, then we're getting frustrated. That's the problem. We're getting frustrated. We're not seeing action. It's just mouth. We're not seeing action. For example, yesterday, the question was put to them that who have you sued? They said nobody. So we love Baba, but we want Baba to do the right thing. Baba is the boss. He employed Shitu. Shitu works for Baba. Shitu reports to Baba. Baba will tell Shitu, listen, I want you to sue Nigerian police because they did this, they did that. Then Shitu will now advise Baba the pros and cons of what he wants and then apply the law to it. But he's not doing it. Baba come out tomorrow and say, Dr. Shitu to sue Nigerian police, he has refused. Then we go on Shitu. But for now, we go on Baba because Baba is the boss. And that's what we're getting frustrated. Adenike loves Baba. She actually speaks to Baba from time to time. So what they're saying on York's platform, I went there today to tell, we don't hate Baba. We want justice. But this thing is dragging too much because, listen, it's by fire, by force. Nothing good comes easy. You need to fight for everything. We know we are fighting against powers and principalities. We can win. This morning, I've read 4 cases from Nigerian courts where people actually won against Nigerian police. Why can't we do that? So our starting point to getting justice is to sue Nigerian police. Because even if we go to Corona, after Corona, if they say Mohbad was unlawfully killed, they refer the case to DPP. What evidence has the police gathered to date? The crime scene is still accessible. People are still going in and out. All the evidence has been contaminated. Not saying anything. The lawyers are not doing anything. Sue Nigerian police tomorrow, you get justice. Because I can bet with you, the police will produce, they will produce who actually killed Mohbad. Sue them. Section 4, Nigeria Police Act 2020 says the primary duty of the police is to detect and prevent crime.
Prevent and to detect crime and to protect the life and properties of its citizens.
Thank you. I took a dead body to the police station. Didn't do anything. No grounds. Because they failed in their duty. They acted contrary to their own law. What they did contravenes their own law. We are saying, Baba, we want him to win. And then, because we said everything, then we start to suspect that it seems Baba doesn't want the full justice. Because if Uri goes down, Adura goes down, Darisha goes down, even Blessing will go down. Because she heard of the crime, she didn't report to the police, she's complicit. Then we start to think, I think Baba doesn't want justice. So we love Baba, but we're not seeing results. We're ready to pay on this platform. We want to pay. You're not doing the right thing. So are you listening? So I just want to answer your query. I hope I made sense.
And furthermore, I listen, Mohbad is a human being like every person. Okay. Knowing fully that this whole thing has to do with his family, he will feel a certain way. Only somebody
Blessing God will go down. Wherever will make sense. Ṣé wọn ti fi Liam sí o? Ó yẹ kó fi Liam náà sí o. Ó yẹ kó fi Liam sí. Àwọn pípọ̀ yóò lórí wọn lọ́pọlọ tó ń lò ṣá. Èmi ti ẹ̀gbá ládùúrà kí Jòsì tiẹ̀ bá wa sue Nigerian police kí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń bò kí gbogbo ẹ̀ wá tú.
And to why you kill him simple. Give him the rule of not take his cost. We don't seem like somebody who can be that, who can stand on that ground at all time. You understand?
I know you're only Jomo 20.
I mean, to make sense, but still, Mohbad cannot control the lawyers. You know, he's proving weak when it comes to the lawyers. He cannot tell them what to do. He's telling who you are. He should just take responsibility of that man. Okay? Let his legal team not do anything again. Then let the public legal team right now, okay, let them embark on the journey, on the case. Let us hold the public responsible for this and let the father just be there to support. Let's say, for example, the father is needed. But you say you saw blood in that house, right? Okay, come and tell us what you saw. He will come. He will say what he say. And then the last will know what he has to do. That makes no sense. I'm not expecting to do him. Just come and say what he say.
And listen, I just want to add more to what Papa Ranyo and Jasper has been saying. Have you woke up? Have you ever wake up early in the morning to like pray for somebody that you really love? You know, Adenike has a platform where we go early in the morning, 7 a.m. We do prayers for Papa Mohbad. I hear that. Yeah. That's how passionate this woman is. And she does not even want anybody to say anything negative concerning that man. But looking at the case, if you look at it with an eye of overview, you will discover that the man is bending powers. Like pressure is mounting him. For him, just for example, look at the song, the recent song. In Yoruba, it means whoever spites the king or insults the king will kill. I mean, God doesn't kill. If he was singing for God, if that lyrics was to praise God, it doesn't come from the Bible. That lyrics actually is in response to what is happening. Like the Oba is arresting people seeking justice. So now, it means, Oba, oh, please don't arrest me because I'm seeking for justice. He is now, it's a lyrics for, a cowardish mind. I'm sorry to say, but now, even Mohbad in his lifetime, so brave to bring that man to book. And that petition of Mohbad is a public document. We can talk about it. And it's unfortunate that the name of Elegushi is in that petition. If his name is not there, you will not find his name on my lips or on the lips of everybody seeking justice. But Olele, Sam Larry, Olele, all of these people went to beat Mohbad on instruction of Oba Elegushi.
Again.
So we keep talking about it. It's a public document, unfortunately. It has come to stand. You can't do anything about that. Except if you come out to say, Sam Larry, I am going to beat Mohbad, not on my instruction. But he has not come out to say that. He only said he doesn't know Sam Larry, which is not sufficient. You does not know somebody does not mean you can't send the person assignment. You can give assignment to anybody, either you know the person or not. But he did not address the issue in that petition to say he did not ask Sam Larry, instruct Sam Larry Olele Obele to beat Mohbad. He needs to answer those questions. I will keep talking about it because it is a public document. So, what I'm trying to tell you is that don't think otherwise about Adenike. She wants justice for Mohbad. And I also want you to look at it that way also. That Baba may bend and succumb to pressure, but we are not going to succumb to any pressure. We want that justice. We need to
Can you tell me?
Yeah, never succumb like we said. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I think Papa, I understand that Papa doesn't talk outside here. He doesn't even talk to Baba or have any, personal conversation with Baba. But when it comes to Adenike, she has access to Baba. She has Baba's number. She calls him. So for her to come here, thinks that she can actually go to Baba directly to say to Baba. She comes out here to say them. That's the problem I'm having right now. And the other day, I wasn't on Papa's platform, but I saw someone was playing their screenshots on their the video on their platform, and I saw something that they said Papa was saying Papa Emmanuel. Things like this, little things like this is just what is making people feel otherwise of this whole thing that the whole thing that the foundation thing. Because they feel they have a different agenda. Because if we want this man or we're supporting this man at some point, I want to say it because this man is not doing well what we expect him to do, and we're all coming out to castigate him, to talk down on the same thing that is about him. It doesn't speak well of us, because if I say I love somebody and I said, okay, I'm going to stand by this person and support this person, that's what this person wants, and the person is not letting me, I shouldn't. It's not, it doesn't look good on me as a person if I now just turn my back on them and just start saying the public the last season. That means I have my own religion, I have my own.
We need to while away time, so stop. Don't be too slow. No, go on.
I really love them for me to be doing that. I understand that Baba is not, but Baba probably doesn't even know what he wants, or he doesn't even know, he might know what he wants, but he doesn't know how to get it. So we now, in any way that we can assist him to get that justice, because we might be saying things that he is not even seeing. We might even, know things that he doesn't even know. So in any way that we can support him without actually bringing his character down or tearing him down in court because saying things that will make even, anybody that had the intention of supporting this man turn back against him. That's just turn their back against him. That's just where I'm coming from. I understand. I can see all the loopholes. I can see all what is going on. And I myself am not happy. I mean, we're 9 months in this movement. It's been long, it's been ongoing for a very long time. But we should just be careful on the things we say about this same person you're supporting.
Are you listening? Are you Yoruba?
No.
I mean, there's a saying where we come from that you can take an elephant to the river to drink water, but you can't force that elephant to drink that water. And ox. See, it looks like we feel like Baba wants justice, but he wants half justice. You get my point? Because as it stands now, if we get justice, it looks like the entire Aloba wherever will be wiped out. Even Baba that ordered the burial of somebody that the cause of death is unknown, he may go down. So these are the feelings we have on this platform. We want him to do well. We want him to get justice, but they're not just eating the nail on the head. That's the problem. That's the problem.
But can we go ahead and do it?
Aisha, can I engage you for a few minutes? I just came up and I heard you talking about Adenike coming out to call Mr. Loba out. You guys should pardon me. I'm used to this way of life. I call people by their nomenclature. So the Baba, I'm not really used to it. I'm used to call so that it's clear for me. Now, Mr. Loba, you said Paparano don't talk outside the platform, but Adenike do talk outside platform. So Adenike is in best position to have interacted with Mr. Loba on many occasions and possibly what she's coming out to exercise her frustration. She has tried all she could and she's meeting Waterloo all the time. Have you tried to engage Adenike and say, you have access to Mr. Loba, you speak to him, why do you come out, to exercise your frustration? Maybe that should be the beginning of the understanding why she does that and why many people that also speak to him do that too. Because at the end of the day, you want to help someone that you used to be a public commentator, you now have access to that person, to talk to that person, but the person never yields. Now, how do you help such person? And you're saying, don't call him out. Don't talk about those things that you've even discussed with him and he never yields, but you need to help him. So in my head, I'm kind of confused. How can you help such person when you also need his approval for those things you need to help him with? How? Maybe if you have a better way to help him, maybe people will look into that better way and then follow suit. Because many people always say, when you come out to talk about what is wrong in order for it to be corrected, they target as an affront of attack. Whilst if you don't criticize certain things, you are not going to get change. Now, if someone like Paparano, I would say Paparano is guilty. Just the way you come, you never engage with the man, you just say it, you are certain to do it. But Adenike, I've had a number of encounters with him and nothing is changing. So let's take Adenike as the case study. What do you think if you are Adenike? How would you have helped him?
But do we know why can't we go back? Why can't we talk to the people who are around him? Honestly, I don't even know what to say, to be honest. But I just feel I think I'm being too emotional about the whole thing because I just feel so sorry for the man for all what has happened to him. But I would see any way I can help, because just as what Pavana was saying, that we don't really need, there's some things that we don't need him to to sign or to support us that we can, still go ahead and do without his consent. Why can't we start with that and see? Then maybe if he sees progress in that, maybe then he can, start seeing reasons why he should listen to us. What do you think about it?
All right. This is my first time of ever hearing you. Maybe you will have heard me before. And for me, this is it. In finding solution for things, you will have tried A, B, C, and you begin to think of the D. It means that before now, people have supported this man. They've given him everything, and they still see him as a symbol to get justice for Mohbad. But while someone like me do not want to engage with him because I see it as an effort in futility. Why? Because I've seen many people engaging with him and they are all meeting a brick wall because he seems to have an idea of what he wanted. Now, be that as it may, I do not blame those who are engaging with him. Now, you made a salient thing that even you yourself, when you want to answer me, you were a bit confused. And you said, maybe I'm being emotional. That is the answer for me. Because many people that do say, oh, you've spoken with Mr. Aloba, he's not yielding. Go and meet people around him. But people around him need to talk to him the way you have spoken to him too. So if he's really the man that is the center focal, and the center focal always make a stand decision and say, no, that's what you want to do. No, do it like this. And you are seeing that it's not helping. Then people get emotional. One, you want to correct. The other one, your emotion of saying, support this man because he lost his son is already there. So just like our African nature, they will say, you do not punish an imam on a Juman's service. You don't disgrace him. Take him to the room to correct him. You are not helping the imam because he always feels this is how things to go. Now, after all this blockage, we are coming with a new way to say, okay, let us do some things that the man is not involved in. This is another way of talking. And we all need to support it. So we all need to come to terms that leave Baba the way he is. You talk to him from now till December, it's not going to change. But let's see those things that we know are germane, universal justice. Let's begin to do them. Maybe it's going to change. And for me, that is a winning strategy. So it is for everybody to come together. But you can't blame those who will choose to chastise him. And you can't blame those who will choose to say, let us pamper him. It's okay. For me, it's okay. But let us all also look into the solution aspect and let us begin to turn those solution aspects. In earnest, let's come together and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things are things we need to do now. Let's give it to this person, let them do it. If we need more lawyers, look, people are clamoring for more lawyers. Get one, let them start work first. When I never start work, they look for plenty workers. Start first. When they start, if they need more hand, we go see them. If they don't need more hand, we start. But a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step. And I think that is how we should be thinking. And I think that is forward looking. And for all of us that are living abroad, have lived abroad, this is how they develop their society. You just have to take the right step and let's see where it gets us to. Thank you very much. It's nice talking to you, Aisha.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I actually came up. I'm saying, okay, going forward, after this new development now, we should not be doing that again because now there's a way that we can actually go without Baba Mohbad. Then there's no point still coming forward and still saying things like just going against him. That's why I came up. That's the whole reason why I was. I wanted to say, now we have a way to go without him.
Listen, there's one thing you have to know. When you have a way, you market that way, you campaign that way. You give people the reason why the other way is no longer the way and why this is the way, and so that everybody can now see light to the new way that will continue to be until everybody embraces that new change. You have embraced the new change. Not others have got the opportunity to embrace the change. I mean, seeing the true, the change, the reality. So we'll continue to campaign that, market that the Mohbad legal team can't do anything. People should, disregard those legal team and focus on a more dynamic, public, focus on the public, because only the public can get just from Mohbad. We have given the family 9 months. We'll give them 2 lawyers. We'll give them and we'll give them the barrister, everything. But the same not, now they have not sued anybody. Just imagine, it was access to them. Have you guys sued anybody? No. So we don't know what they are doing. The public is arrested. Okay, many TikTokers are arrested. Did you fight for them? No. They and their family had to go and find a way to fight for themselves. So again, so all of this show that the public only can handle this. And if the public doesn't handle this, the public is going to lose. So we'll continue to campaign there. And I urge you to start telling people wherever you go that for people to stop expecting a lot from Mohbad and to start expecting from the public itself, who had cried for this justice from the beginning. Now the public must look onto itself and ask, do we really need this justice? And we must craft a way to get it. Mohbad can't get it. We are the one that must craft the way to get it. And we have to see how to work and how to bring whoever that is going to help us. If Baba Mohbad feel like you want to join, the public in this, but we don't want a man who has just lost his son to be fully responsible, of all this headache. Going here, going there, doing presentation here, and they let him relax, let him just go sleep. The public can handle all of those things. So we need to campaign it, talk about it, and that's why we'll not stop talking about it. So I hope you too, wherever you go, you'll be talking about it right now. Nobody should focus on the legal team. Forget about legal team. You don't need to even give them any support again. They're not functioning. Let them stop functioning. Okay, let the public who can better handle this. Let the public handle this. So.
Exactly, Paparano, exactly. Okay, for example, now this morning on York's platform, they have
don't mention those guys, please. Let
me just say, wait.
Don't mention their name, please. Those guys are my friends. I don't want to.
Okay, let me please wait.
Right now, don't mention them again. Just go on.
Okay, on the platform this morning now. Okay, the discussion was that why are some people clamoring for foundation without Baba Mohbad? Now, they're failing to understand why we're doing this. Okay? And I tried to explain to them, they wouldn't listen. Because we're not getting results. So we want to go on our own. Because we want full justice. So, anytime you kind of give a feedback to Baba Mohbad, they say you are bashing him. Like that, I was telling people this morning that go on platforms where it's going to be good for your mental health. Don't go on some scientific platform. Then I said, mention Paparano. Are you a coward? And then York said they're going to block me. We're not. See, we are justice on this platform. We are for 100%, even 200% for justice on this platform. But we're not seeing results. So now we're actually divided, even between, among the justice people. We're divided now because we want to go on our own, but they are saying we're not doing the right thing. They don't want us to even mention Aloba's name at all, Baba's name at all. If you have a child and you love the child, and you don't chastise it, you don't even tell the child, the child is going to go to be something you don't like. Because Baba Loba lost his son, we don't pray for that to happen to us. But we can give a feedback to, listen, Baba, you're not doing the right thing. I'm not going to pamper you. I don't even pamper my wife to some extent. So they don't, on that plan, they don't want us to even speak about this.
Go. Why would not pamper your wife?
Let me quickly debunk something. Guys, let me really debunk something, okay? Nobody can sue any foundation, okay, for engaging justice for Mohbad. Okay, this cannot happen. These are baby children talking. They cannot sue me. They cannot sue Mama Mohbad. They cannot sue Adora. And you guys are happy. They want to sue foundation that want justice for Mohbad. You guys
doesn't want justice now.
It never happened. Okay. Yes.
That shows that it depicts that Grace don't want justice.
Paparano. My objective. They are passengers that I met in the bus, and I don't like to like my passenger because we're not going to the same destination. Now, I will flow with people that are going. It's like when we are traveling to a known destination and we're in the plane, we try to look for passengers that can guide us. You understand? Have anyone seen that before? You try to look for chat with people if they can guide you. It's because they can guide you, but they are not taking you to where you are going. Now, this is how I want us to look at it. Paparano, I think this is a work for some of us, both the people that are hosts and those who are commentators. Let's have a kind of schedule. Let's have a kind of schedule where we educate people on the right direction that we should have followed. You see, what we are talking about is what we should have started in the beginning. But because of the spoil of the moment, the emotion of the moment, the drama that came out of this situation, we all tilted to one person or another personality to support them. And we forgot that even the nomenclature of English had been indicating to us the kind of response we will get. Everybody says, get lawyer for Mr. Joseph Aloba, get lawyer for Baba Mohbad. They didn't say get lawyer for the public. They did not say get lawyer for some people. What you have said in that stand, legally and nomenclaturally, you said get lawyer for chessman. It is chessman that will decide on those lawyers, whether you pay or you don't pay. So don't blame the man if he makes the decision. Now, if the public now say, we the public, we have more power, this is how we want it. We need to educate people. Number one, I am public as an aristocrat. Paparano is public, but is an individual. But public is not defined as as a singular. Public is a plural now. Now, if all of us on this platform are public and we want to say that we want to be represented in the court, want to be represented at the inquest, because we are good, we only need one corporate entity to represent us. That is why the female in law, Ikorodu MBA, had a lawyer representing them at the inquest. That is why the creative industry, as an industry, had a lawyer. There are a lot of people in that creative industry, but they are represented as a unit. That is why the public needs a foundation to represent them, because they are fragmented and they are multiple. Now, this is what they need to understand. And also, we also need to tell them, for those who claim they know but do not know, that you cannot sue a foundation. It's an effort in futility, because the foundation is like an airplane, airbus, a ship, or an automobile bus that is conveying 30 people, 50 people, 100 people to a destination. So why do you want to sue the pilot? The pilot is only carrying people to a destination. If you want to sue people in the vehicle. Now, if anybody want to sue someone, you should look for an individual you want to sue, because they've not violated their law. It is only if that foundation had violated the principle and objective that they sent to the corporate affairs that registered them that they violated it. But they are defending the public. Who is the public? The state. Who is prosecuting this matter? The state. Who made all the state? You and I. So who do you want to sue? You want to sue yourself. That if you go to court, you just waste your money. But what we should look at is this. For me, I'm not against Baba lawyer. They should do their job according to what Baba tells them to do. What should we do as the public? We are looking for a universal result. Justice for Mohbad is justice for all. And everything that entails to get justice for Mohbad, we want to pursue. We get a foundation that will represent us, or we collaborate with a foundation that will represent us, and we push those things that we want to get, that police are not getting, we get it for them. If we see any authority of the public that is not functioning well, as a public, we call their attention. If they need to be sued, we sue them. If they need to be dragged in the newspaper, we drag them. Why? Because we are the public. Papa Mohbad is part of the public. Whoever you want to mention, they are part of the public. So when the public stands, everybody stands with the public. If you want to move out of the public, go and form your own public too. But the fact still remains, whatever we all are fighting for, We are fighting for ourselves. Why? We want a better society. We want a better future. How do we get that? It's the same thing that the state is, set up to do. And just like Chessman says, one of the responsibility of police is to identify crime and investigate crime and prosecute crime and also ensure that the society is safe. If they are found wanting in those things, because it is our money they are using to pay their salary, we are their bosses. We can call them to account and say, oh, Benny, you are using our commonwealth. You are collecting our tax to pay you. You are not rendering the right services. And we will call them to order. Just like when it happened, when the Commissioner of Lagos State came to give a preliminary report to the public, that shows that they are responsible to the public. Can't we see? Why will you now say the public cannot call police? Why will you say the public cannot call the governor? If they are not responsible to the public, they should have sent their findings to John Baba Mohbad or the Aloba family alone. We will not hear about it. But it is the state they are representing, and they are spending our money. So what I think is this. I don't need to chastise anybody, but they need to be educated. If you are ignorant of something, you have to be educated. If you are oblivious of some fact, it has to be brought to you so that you can use your common sense to align with people, because even as they say, common sense is never common. So for all of us to tap into that common sense that is not common, so that we have a clarity of what we want to face, there is need to educate people. And I love what Ailistic said. I came here to talk so that I can rub mine. Beautiful. You can only get better when you engage with others, not ostracizing them and calling them deviants or calling them anti whatever you think you stood for, which in real sense, you're not even working in tandem with it. I think that is what should happen. Educate ourselves more. Maybe we create Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo platform where we can speak to them in dialect that everybody really understands. So that maybe the English way Oyibo give us is not too clear in some cases, so there will not be any form of confusion. Thank you.
People listen to liberation. People listen to Orumoju Abijo Woni. Àbíta ló sọ wípé nǹkan tí tó ń ṣe wípé kò dáa wípé English tó ń sọ yẹn àwọn people yẹn ò lè understand ó ti pọ̀ jù.
Yes.
Ṣẹ́ríkò ló sọ nísìnyí. Mustapha ló wà.
Mustapha ló sọ Mufasa.
God bless you. God bless you. Ṣẹ́ríkò gbọ́ wa.
Wọ́n jókòó sí wa, wọ́n máa fi tẹ́lẹ̀ pé bóyá àwa nìkan là ń stream wọn. Àwa ń stream wọn adẹ̀ ń tẹ̀ sójú wọn ni. Ẹ̀yin làwọn tí ń ṣe, wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ létà. Mufasa, they hear you.
Aristocrat ò kí n kúrò níbí báyìí. I will tell you that for free. Tẹ́bá ìjọ́wọ́ náà di gba ọ̀rọ̀ wo ni mo sọ níjọ́wọ́ táwọn èèyàn ní òun ló ń tún sọ lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ nígbà tó bá ṣe ṣó. Kò kí tó bá ṣe parí mẹ̀yẹn sí, ó ń bọ̀ wá jókòó sí bí ni. FYP by like so because all believe pé here ó dà ó bá ń sọ náà pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó mọ́pọlọ wá wọ́n máa ń sọ tó bá dẹ̀ ti pick àwọn points yẹn ó bá lọ fi ṣiṣẹ́ ṣe so aristocrat tó kíkọ́ even Aries ò kúrò bí báyìí they know so they always want to come and listen pé ẹjẹ́ tún lọ gbọ́ nǹkan táwọn people ń sọ àárín àwọn ọlọ́pọlọ kúkúrú táwọn tiẹ̀ wá wà ń táwọn yìí ẹ má jẹ́ bá wọn judge àwọn tó wà láàrin wọn àwọn àpògbé dàbọ̀.
Ẹ bá mi gbé dúkìá wá sókè sátẹ́mi.
Àwọn gangan lọ́pọ̀ kúkúrú gbogbo wọn pátápátá in tó fẹ́ jẹ ní òjò kọ́gbọ́n.
Dúkìá request. I need to leave, remember?
Nǹkan tó fẹ́ jẹ òun ni kò jẹ́ kọ́gbọ́n. Kì í ṣe pé ọmọ tí ò dáa. Wọ́n mọ̀ but wọ́n kàn fi ń ṣe ìkànnì.
Ọkọ mi ti wọlé wá láàárọ̀ ẹ̀. Kújà parí ìjà wa máa lọ parí ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn. Ní máa jẹ́ ká gbọ́rọ̀ wá sórí bíbá ẹ̀ mọ́. Ọlọ́tẹ̀ ni gbogbo yín. Saduki are not down. I want to drop my phone. No.
Dukia, please hurry up. Oh, so you can do it?
Oh yeah.
Okay then. Mommy, let's go.
Oh, okay. Hold on, I just phone. Hold on. Me already Dukia, I'm gonna drop phone me.
Yeah, wow, okay, Cindy might take over.
All right.
They say you're Paparano's blood. Guess what? Your papa knows dog. Just play the Google.
That's something.
Okay.
I will, sir.
What's up today?
I did.
See, Cindy, but see, what do Papa you call our?
My darling brother,
Mo fẹ́
Ọlọ́run tó
sáyé
sin ẹ̀bí
dé
ní
láàrin
àbí.
mi. Mo ń bọ̀.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o, mò ń kí àwọn síta tí lọ́wọ́ o, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o. Ọlọ́run tó sin ẹ̀bí ní àbí. Me, I no want to talk to all these girls again, jọ̀ọ́ wọn, jáwó wọn wà romantic.
God go kuku help us for this social network. Akuku get on back.
Ni mo fẹ́ máa ta sínsìn mi ráyè wà romantic. Hi darling brother, ṣé wàá pa? Ẹ fi jọ mẹ́ta, mo miss yín gan.
Oh, they play.
Mr. Tosin, I miss you so much, darling bro. Ṣé wàá okay? Báwo ni family nǹkan? Ṣé wàá alright?
Mr. Tosin wà mí báyìí lánàá náà. Ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n máa yìí náà.
Kí ló dé? Gbàtẹ́mi ò bá bí wọn kan, kí ló dé wọ́n rán yín sí mi ni? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Ẹ má jọ ya kí ni kú o.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí
Who
wọn.
slapped me? Who
I greet you
slapped me?
specially, my darling brother. I love you, bro. Love you, love you, love you. Kí ló dé? Ṣé àwọn máa jowú? Ìmá ì ti sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
They play.
Ẹgbẹ́ báyìí náà lè ṣe kí wọn lánàá náà ni mo ṣe sọ pé àbẹ́ ti gbàgbé yẹn kí wọn báyìí
Wọ́n
náà.
lánàá mi ò kí Mr. Tosin lánàá. Wọ́n wà ń bí mo mọ̀ bọ̀ mo ń sùn gbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀. Mo mọ̀ mi ò kí wọn lánàá. Mi ò kí wọn lánàá. Kí ló dé? Àwọn tún kí wọn tán sùn máa tún da lẹ́sìn gbogbo yín máa tún ní I love you ló ń sọ fún Mr. Tosin.
Júlì mo máa mute ẹ lórí TikTok. Mo máa mute ẹ lórí platform.
Ohun yẹn wà romansi o, sista Temi, ó wà romansi. Ó náà kí bẹ̀ta tó wà sí ìgbà o.
Ṣé ẹ máa ń sọ̀rọ̀? Tẹ́gbọ̀n wọn bá gbá yín mú. Wọ́n pa ìtàn, wọ́n máa pa ìtàn ìyá láyé. Wọ́n máa sọ sórí family house yín. Sórí family house yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ló dájú. Cindy, kí ló dé? Ẹ má sọ sísà mi lẹ́nu náà, kí ló dé? Ènìyàn ṣòro ń tọ́rí lọ́sọ̀ọ́. Ẹ̀yin náà kí ló dé àṣejù yín pọ̀? Ǹjẹ́ gbà tó dúpọ̀ àti pé ẹ bá pàlè lé mi lórí tẹ́gbọ́n mi wá ń bá mi ṣiṣẹ́, ó ń bá mi ṣiṣẹ́ jakìrá ìjà kí n tó rọ́kọ̀ fẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ó lo ohun tó lè lò lọ́wọ́ yìí o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, kí ló dé? Ẹ̀yin náà láṣejù, ìwà àti mẹ́mí. Especially mẹ́mí yẹn.
Wọ́n ń sùn lọ́wọ́, ó máa tún gbé jáde sí.
All right, ẹja continue, èmi náà fẹ́ mí ìtàn.
Ẹ mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹni bá rọ́ọ̀bà fín, ẹ bá mi parí òwò yẹn jọ tó yọ lọ.
Ọba ń kill it ni, ọba máa kill it.
Ó máa bẹ lórí tiẹ̀ ni, ó máa bẹ lórí ni.
Ó máa di donate ẹ̀ ni o. Máa di donate.
Jòsí wọ stúdíò kọrin fọ́ba. Ẹ̀pọ̀ Patirano wá sún pọ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí ló bá ń ṣe worowóró pé kí lòun tún gbọ́.
Ọdún Patirano sọ nìyẹn.
Ẹjẹ́ àgbọ̀ òun dà.
Ẹjẹ́ àgbọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ wa débẹ̀ o. Ṣé ọdún oṣù mẹ́sàn-án jọ̀wọ́ pé ṣé birthday shout out ni Jòsí jẹ́ ń ṣe ń sìn pé every time sí yìí birthday ló jẹ́ post. Ó ṣorin fọ́ba. Ó yá àgbà.
Godmother ni ò ní kúre, Aries. Ó fún Patirano jẹ láàrin, òun dà. Tọ́ba yìí ti di ní tiẹ̀ o. Mo ń bọ̀ o.
Tó bá ṣọ́ fún èèyàn máa ń fògùn ẹ̀gbárí ló ṣọ́ fún Jòsí Mayana. Jòsí Mayana.
Ẹ káàárọ̀. Báwo ló ṣe máa jẹ́ kó dìlítì irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn?
Ẹgbẹ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ náà wọ́n lè ti lọ sọ fún pé kó lọ stop. Oh God.
Àwọn ti dìlítì ẹ̀, mo kú. Wọ́n ṣe máa ṣe irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mi dé. Ẹ̀gbọ́n láì máa wá ọdún yẹn jáde. Wá lọ, àwọn ọkọ̀ sí máa ṣe. Máa lọ mẹ́sẹ̀jì rí, máa mẹ́sẹ̀jì máa dẹ̀ mo rí wákẹ̀. Ẹ ṣe máa délé ìtì ẹ̀, àbúrò rẹ̀ ní yín mi, mo kú, mo ń bọ̀. Ẹ káàárọ̀ mà, túbí mi.
Hello, bookie. We are bookie. I'm a favorite bookie. Because I'm a
Péjì bàbá Jòsí ló post yẹ táwọn ẹ̀rọ Aries wá sáré gbé láàrẹ̀ ẹ̀yẹ́ táwọn ẹ̀rọ tí kàn fi ló sáré lọ delete mo dẹ̀ wá ń bí ṣé gbáyìí mo dẹ̀ busy bí iṣẹ́ ni kò ṣe sáré lọ péjì kí n lọ save Aries dà ìwà Aries jáde wo message yẹ
ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi ṣá.
Mọ̀mí Kúbì à ń gbọ́ yín à ń gbọ́ yín.
Ok, wọ́n lọ ṣe.
Ó fẹ́ jẹ́ ibi tẹ́.
Nǹkan kékeré kan sí wo gan. Bóyá ṣáàyí play kankan lọ́wọ́ ni. Hello. A lè play yẹn létà. Ṣáà ń gbọ́ nǹkan kan lọ́wọ́ ni.
Papi ló ń gbọ́ lọ́wọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀. Papiano.
A lè play yẹn létà. Ẹ jẹ́ àwọn agbọ́ Papiano lọ́gbà yẹn. Ó kàn fẹ́ sọ ni wọ́n lára ní fóònù o. Wọ́n ní kẹ́yìn ìrìn ẹjọ́ gbàdúrà fún nǹkan tẹ́ bá ní lágbára.
Ṣé ọ̀dọ̀ láti sinẹ́?
No, ọ̀dọ̀ yọ̀ọ̀kì ni ti lọ.
Kò ní dáa fún ọ kọ́kọ́.
Orí wọn ti bàjẹ́.
Wọ́n níyàwó ẹ̀ ní kọjọ kọ́ bá wọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ kọ́ bá wọn pariwo gbogbo bó bá ṣe lè pariwo.
Tó bá kú sàn kó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bẹ̀. Ìbọn fẹ́ pa èèyàn kan ló fẹ́ pa tóun náà bá kú sàn kó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bẹ̀.
Ọ̀dọ́ láti sílẹ̀ wọ́n ní kọfí Sàmúláyà àti Náírà Báàdì wọ́n ní sẹ́kọ́ndì làwọn yẹn dàrú ṣàtàdúrà nìkan mú nìkan dúrà. Wọ́n ní ìyá Mohbad náà fẹ́ pé wèrè làwọn èèyàn lọ.
Àwọn tó tún fẹ́ kọjú sí nìyẹn.
Ẹ jẹ́ a máa gbọ́ lọ, a máa pè wọ́n létà.
Ọlọ́dọ̀ lẹ́yìn àwọn yẹn.
Ó rẹ̀ pé àwọn yóò ga dìgọ́ ṣì wà live now. Ṣé wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ gidi ni?
Náà ó ti fẹ́ ṣe tán gbogbo èèyàn ti kúrò lórí pánẹ́ẹ̀lì. Díẹ̀ tí mo kọ̀ bá lẹ́nu wọn gbà tí bò rẹ̀ ti dídẹ̀.
Ṣé èèyàn kì í hùwà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Nǹkan tí a bá mọ̀ pé ó ń hot lọ́wọ́, èèyàn máa ń ṣèwù ẹ̀ nígbà tẹ́yẹ hùwà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ bá ti má sọ fún wa rárá.
Títí wà láì bí o ẹsẹ̀ kan lè dìde nígbà ẹ̀ mo wà mo bísí fi ṣẹ́. So bẹ́ẹ̀rì ṣe wá sọ pé wà lórí platform ẹ̀ ní pé ibẹ̀ lòun ti lọ download ẹ̀ o. So gbogbo máa gbé pé ó máa wà lórí platform ẹ̀ pé wọ́n ní delete ẹ̀.
Wọ́n ti wọ́n ọ̀nà ẹ̀. Ṣógun ọba ń bẹ̀ ni.
Àná kọrin ó ní olówó ò lè bá wọn bú ọba ẹni tó bá bú ọba Ọ̀yọ́ ló wà. Èdè sì Ọlọ́run ló fẹ́ ká mi lára ṣá ààyè mi o.
Lọ́ba godmother kó ṣe ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
Yìí message godmother mi.
Godmother ọmọ mi ní yóò gbàdú. Ẹni tí go mọ̀ pé òun ní goddaughter.
Ó mọ̀ o tí bá ṣe ń wọ kinní ẹ̀ báyìí nígbà tó ní bọ́ block mi ní mail account ẹ̀ ó ní ká ló block mi dé ó ní kí ni mo ṣe tán fi block mi mo ní mi ò kúkú kọ ọ̀rọ̀ pé mo kàn ń kọ́mẹ́ǹtì bó ṣe ní moderator máa unblock mi padà.
Ọ̀ya ẹjẹ́ àbá gbọ́ kọ́tà gbọ́ lọ. Cindy.
Ọ̀túnba fáyà kẹ̀ àṣà èyí ó dájọ́ yìí máa fáyè mi dọ́ta yìí ẹ jẹ́ ń play Papiano yìí lọ yìí ni mo máa wá fídíò.
Now, 3,000 nanogram means if you want to convert it, if you want to change it to convert it to grams, it means what was found in that blood sample is 0.0036 grams. You get what I mean? Not 0.00. So it's not even one up to a gram. So just as the professor said, it cannot harm anybody. What was in the system as at what it was gotten cannot. And let us look at the half of life of a Puritan is like 12 hours. Yes. What it means that it will take 12 hours for it to fully dissolve and used by the system. So if he has taken that thing, it's probably to sleep. Maybe it was to sleep with it. The ingestion of that thing has happened for like over close to 11 hours or 10 hours. So even if you take 5 grams and they found it in the system, it means it has almost gotten to the half of life because it is less than 1 gram. Or there are other drugs it took that has the substance of the Puritan. But be that as it may, what was found in the system shows that all those substances, the paracetamol, the caffeine, the Puritan, are not enough to harm anybody, even a fish. So it is of no danger or of anything. Okay, but you remember the police reports? They were reading out everything that was given to him. Yes. Once were found. Yes. What was found? This is why I said we need a proper pathologist to read it. From what I have read, and I've tried to use my common sense to just dissect it, most of all those things that the nurse said he gave to him, number 1, antibiotics, number 2, tetanus or whatever, was not found in the system. Right. So if truly, let's look at it, let's think around it. If truly the nurse injected Mohbad those things, it will be found in the system. Because when you die, the system will stop processing those things. So when they will do the toxicology, they will find it there. They will find it there. It will not go because the system will shut down in less than 1 hour totally. Now, it means we can then say, let's just look at common sense. Could it be said, this is an assumption, that the person that the nurse actually injected was not Mohbad? Yeah. Because if it was Mohbad sample that was taken, and things they found in Mohbad sample were not things that the nurse even said she gave, but they can be inferred. Number 1, maybe when he went for show, he took energy drink. Caffeine would be in energy drink. Maybe when he was in pain, he took paracetamol or pain reliever. Then the substance of paracetamol will be found in him. Maybe the Puritan was in him because part of those things that have been said in the past, they will say he wakes up very late. He wakes up very late because he sleeps late. Maybe he takes such drug to sleep. Maybe. You understand what I mean? I'm saying maybe. Therefore, we can only infer. But if we base ourselves on what the nurse said, we can then say, based on what the nurse said, if we need to believe the nurse, I do not think it was Mohbad sample that went for the toxicology there. Yeah, someone else's sample. The Grammys gave him paracetamol before the nurse came. Thank you. So somehow, if you put, if you try to compare and contrast, we can say, not total, can we agree that the sample was that of Mohbad? Because if the nurse gave him some things, they are not there. But the one Digitami said, I gave him paracetamol, what they inferred that it takes sleeping pill to sleep. Just from what they said from the past, we don't know if he took it that night. If you can go say that most of the time this musician, they said he doesn't take alcohol again, but he probably take energy drink. Maybe because he drink energy drink like water. But so he drank that bitter. He took alcohol at Ikorodu. He took alcohol. So if he took the bitter, probably we need to analyze the components of the bitter, whatever. If it also are part of those things that because these are the sample that was sent. That sample is just a sample. Listen. We cannot say authoritatively. I suspect. Yes, that is why I'm talking from a perspective of hypothesis. Maybe not. So it is now for us to say, you said the result is inconclusive, no wala. But these samples that you found, let us juxtapose it with what the nurse said. Are you saying the nurse did not administer any form of medication to Mohbad? Because if she did, as at the reported time of death, it is not up to 3 hours that he died. So the half of life of any drug in Nigeria is averagely 8 hours. If he gave you paracetamol, you take one in the morning, take one in the afternoon, take one in the night. It means you divide 24 hours by 3. It tells you when that drug will have been used by the body and you need to renew it. It means that if he was administered drug in less than 8 hours before he died, those things will still be in the system. Why are they not in the system? Then we also, the question will now go further. Come, you people. I mean, Madam Nurse, do you know Mohbad? If you say, no, I don't know him. But when I got there, they showed me this is the person to treat, and I treated the person accordingly. So, what happened? Did you double the body? That we did not even find any of it. These are questions for the legal team to answer, to ask. And these are questions for police to answer, and on. But the people that did the test only did the test. They don't know the person that died. They only tested the sample that came to them. So we need to go back and say, you exhumed the body on the 21st of September. On that toxicology report, they took the sample on the 22nd of September, which means a day after he was exhumed, his body was prepared, they did the autopsy, they could take the sample. But you send the sample to these people in the month of March the following year. What causes the delay? Can you tell us that those samples, if truly they are of the disease, they wouldn't have decomposed before you send them? Why was it delayed? And that itself can be attributed that is a form, that is a conspiracy, sort of, to delay the sample, so that when you even send the sample to the laboratory to do, they will not get accurate results the way they would have gotten it if they sent it on the 22nd of September. That is also a lamp to check. Because at the end of the day, we need to think logically. If they come and say the body is decomposed, a body of after 9 days that you exhume it is so much decomposed, but you took a sample on the 22nd and you delayed the same sample. When you know the sample are already decomposed, you delayed it further for like months. September, yes, September 22nd. So October, November, December, January, February, March. March 1st was when they sent it. So it took them more than 5 months before they sent it to the lab to test. So wouldn't that have decomposed further? Haven't that told them the result that they will not get accurate result? So it's like they work to get an answer of inconclusivity. That is what I'm going to say. That is what I'm going to, based on their own evidences. So they should tell me what I'm saying is wrong. If they say it's wrong, then I don't believe it was a sample that was sent. Even if we say we should do our own postmortem now, we cannot get accurate result again. Because they told us it's decomposed. So what are we going to get? We'll probably look for something else to get. His age, you can get it through the bone marrow, you can get some other thing. But elements in his system, we can't get it again because the sample are decomposed. If you look at that result of toxicology, it is stated there that after 5 weeks of submitting results, if something else will not be done, after 6 weeks, they are going to destroy all the samples they sent to them. But after 5 years, they will expunge the result in their system. It means that as of today, all the sample they sent to NMS have been destroyed by NMS because it's over 6 weeks. So we then now say, if they now give authority because the body is still under the custody of the state, that is why the family cannot go directly to take sample for postmortem result. If they now give them authority to say, okay, allow them to take, maybe next month. When did he die? He died in September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 9 months already. And they said they should go in July. So for 9 months, what you cannot get accurate answer after 10 days of death, will you get accurate answer after 9 months of death? So in other words, medical examination cannot help to find the reason for his death. So we need to explore other ways that can help. There are still other ways. There are judicial ways to do it. There are investigative ways. So we just have to look at all these things. Talk with lawyers, engage with them, and they need to explore other ways because the way it is, personally, except a medical person, because I'm not a scientist, a medical person. I'm only using my rational thinking. Except the medical person tells us that those answers that we want to seek, if we go for private postmortem, we will get them. Then we can go ahead. But if they say we cannot get it, why waste money? Another thing we should always also look at, if you look at that report that is here, what did the Lagos State DNA and Forensic Center, what was their request with that forensic? You will read it. Was that the request we all wanted? What was their request? What did they tell the lab to search for? Because it is what you told the lab to search for that they will charge you for. And as a matter of fact, the lab said what they charge for that thing is just $700. And they did it in 2 weeks. And it was 2 reports. They did this number one. They sent it to the ISTI, Biosciences, to say, look at the result. If you need any further thing, tell us so that we will do it. And they told them everything is fine. A week after, they prepared the final result and gave to them, which they got in the month of August. So really, you went to lab to say you want to do blood tests. Maybe you will tell them what you want to test for. So if you are someone that have diabetes and you only went there that did you check for blood counts and malaria, they will not check for diabetes. They will only check for blood count and malaria. Abi? So what was actually requested by the people that sent something to be requested? So for me, these are questions. So personally, from where I sit, I'll say I don't want to look at the postmortem. I don't want to look at it. I want the lawyer to tell me what other way can we get the truth about who killed this guy. Because those sides, it has shown that we might not even get accurate answer 9 months after. People wait to for 10 days after, they tell us that it's inconclusive. We will want to have 9 months after, waiting we will get 1 year. I concur. We won't get now. I concur. I agree.
It's from our own angle. We are looking at it because we are not.
Yes, and it's good for yes. And they will tell us.
Please, I just want to bring our attention to the fact that there was this discrepancy or this argument about the Lagos State government itself getting in touch with that foreign lab.
This was what happened. Yeah. And I think in terms of suing, we can explore that place to sue. And this is what I mean. When a research was done, if you look at that report, NMS sent it to their own customer that sent the sample to them. And you look on top of the person they sent it to. They sent it to ISTI Biosciences, which is at 677 Georgetown, Pennsylvania, America. Lagos State DNA and Forensic Center is in Bronx State, Lagos. So let us take from what in November someone came to tell us that the sample has been sent to America. First, there was confusion. Was it America or UK? They came and said it's America. Again, that was in November. Again, in February, when Brekete called Mr. Omotosho, the Commissioner for Information of Lagos State, and said, we want to ask a question about it, and he said, we'll get back to them. He got all this information. I'm very sure he will reach out to that center and say, give me all the details about this thing. And they told him, we have sent it to our affiliate, because that was what they wrote inside that thing, our affiliate laboratory, NMS lab in Pennsylvania, America. Correct. They did not mention ISTI Biosciences Lab, NSC, in Georgetown, Pennsylvania, which means there is a conspiracy of a sort. Why you are telling the public that you send it directly to NMS, but in actual fact, you've conceived or you've conceived or you have concealed, you conceived a lie and concealed the truth from the people by not telling them that you sent it through a third party. That ISTI Biosciences is actually declined to Lagos State, not NMS. Because when people now went to NMS, because that was the name they gave to them, the journalists, etc., they will search for Lagos State. Number one, it is in their rules that they don't take international samples for investigation. So they will be surprised to say Lagos State. Is Lagos State one of the states in America? No. Where is it found? That is Lagos in Brazil. That is Lagos in Vietnam. That is Lagos in Africa, in Nigeria. They say it's Nigeria own. Check your customer log. Do you have Lagos State? No. It's an international something. We can never have it. That is breaking our They check, nothing. They told the journalist, Oga, the number you are calling is not available because your name is not in our list. So they cannot give you any information. But has it been that they've communicated that we send the sample to NMS through biosciences? People will be calling biosciences and say, Beniwa, you are the direct customer of Lagos State. You understand what I mean? You are the direct customer of Lagos State. So, now you will go to talk to, because we do not have any moral justification or legal justification to talk to NMS. NMS don't know us. But because they concealed the truth from the lie that they conceived, we've been chasing a white goose. They send out on a white goose chase. A goose that is in the bush. We are running after a white goose. We went on a white goose chase. And that means they deceived us. That is being deceived. So based on that, we can even sue them for deceiving the public. Even the letter that they wrote to the Deputy Commissioner of Pansi, Deputy Commissioner on Investigation in Pansi, they stated that Lagos State DNA and Forensic Center sent it to the affiliated laboratory, NMS, in America. They still refuse to talk about the middleman. What are they hiding? Secondly, a director in the Lagos State DNA and Forensic Center, Richard Somari, is the owner of ISCSI Biosciences. So we can now ask this question. This means this is not the first time they've been doing this. That is a business in America. And that business has lied, even in the American system, that you don't take foreign samples. But they use their own company to collect foreign sample to now send it to NMS, which means they violated the law in America. Number two, I'm still coming to NMS. Biosciences has a conflict of interest. A director in the Lagos State lab is the owner of that business. Why will you be giving business to your business? No be juju be that. I will not be stealing with that. So that is corruption on its own. So those things need to be proved. We will then ask them again, what is the cost of this test, toxicology, that you did? Because what you paid NMS is just $700. If you convert it to Nigerian naira, it's around 1,000,000 naira or 1,005,000 naira. So they should tell us. And secondly, they told us, they lied to the commissioner of information. 10 weeks.
ṣé jòsí ṣiṣẹ́ sí ọwọ́ Lagos State government ni àbí jòsí ń san táàsì ni.
So why lie? Even transported it. It cannot take.
Cindy, I didn't want to talk. Latin call. I'm just so irritated with what this idiot is talking about. Like,
so let's say
Tani Mohbad. Ó ti sú mi o, mi ò tẹ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan, Tẹ́mi ti sọ̀rọ̀ yìí tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀, nígbà náà ti sọ. Wípé ṣé ń gbọ́ mi, ipá àwọn tó wà láàbùrọ̀ àwọn ló máa bá lè fi ṣiṣẹ́. Ṣé gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan? Ó ní pé àwọn ń san tax. Ṣé wọ́n tó jókòó sáàbùrọ̀? Ṣé ò ń san tax ní Nàìjíríà?
You could say
Àbíjọ́ sí tó ń ṣe kápẹ́ńtà ló ń san táàsì ni tó fi jẹ́ pé ó ṣiṣẹ́ sápò àpò ìjọba láti gba owó tó san fún wọn padà.
Ló bẹ́ẹ̀ jọ sí sanwó kò sọ táàsì rí láti sanwó tí ń pè kó yẹn.
Exactly. So àwọn ọlọ́run akóba ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kọ́ máa sọ bọ́jú bó ṣe ń sọ yẹn lọ. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá wà láàrin wọn ń bẹ̀ yìí tán.
But when they get to court, they will vote on it. Because it's obvious that when you get a result in a case like it's not the result that we want. It's the process of getting the result right. The process of getting the result is shady. So how can we now believe the truth? And we can even tell government that is need to dispute this that have misled the public.
yeah, you cannot put something or nothing.
Yes, just the way we are talking about empowerment.
Yes, the public can discuss on that and raise it up. And tell the government. They say the public, not the public money. They even tell them how much did they use. FOI.
ẹ tó lẹ́jọ́ lòun ò ṣẹjọ́ ẹ̀yin gbẹ́jọ́ ẹlẹ́jọ́ sórí jòsí tí kò tún kọrin síta pé òun ò lè bọ́ bá ẹ̀yin fẹ́ kó gbogbo fámìlì ẹ̀ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n.
Sarukia.
Mo gbọ́ yín. Yes, ma.
Oh shit, who they call her Michelle? Oh my God.
Try to remember.
Ọ̀rọ̀ àrísítò.
Okay.
Ṣé mo wí pé bí màá yẹn ṣe ṣe yẹn kò lè níyàwó nílé àtọmọ?
Àtọ̀.
Kò níyàwó àtọmọ. Ó kọ́ feel like pé ó wà bored.
Tó bá tẹ̀ níyàwó ó máa fojú ìyàwó yẹn rí.
Kò lè níyàwó lé lónìí. Kò lè níyàwó lé. Ta ló ń kò ní bẹ́ẹ̀?
God, honestly, I don't understand this justice for Mohbad. People, it's painstaking. People are taking their time to help. I mean, you spoke now. Everything you said make absolute sense. And some people will say, "Don't go to Paparano. They will mess up your mental health." How? We are educating people here. That's what we are doing.
Thank you, Jasper. Please, I want to ask another question to Aristocrat. Please, there is this thing, I don't know if you can just shed light. Hello?
Yes, I'm on yes.
Yeah, thank you, sir. If you can please shed light on the position of the public when it comes to this justice that we seek for a member of the public that is deceased. Because to my knowledge, I know that Mohbad, in his lifetime, he was a member of the public, a citizen of Nigeria, which we all are now. And I also believe that the public has a duty.
Name love, please mute.
Once in the medical field, like those that went to do the pathology test, see the way they have handled the case of Mohbad, who is also a member, a citizen, also a citizen of Nigeria. Look at the way we. A registered foundation. Don't we have the right to do it strictly and bring evidence and bring, people who can be like witnesses, either from the family or not? Must we, members of the public who wants to seek justice for Mohbad, seek permission from the parents of the deceased? Must we look at him as a gate we must pass through to get justice for a fellow member of the public? I think we need clarification, sir, if you understand my question.
This is what I'm going to take. Let me permit me to take us on a simple journey. Thank you. Number one, the states
what is the state in this context? Because if you check the definition of the state, a political state is a defined territorial entity that is sovereign, that has its leadership, that has the people, and it has a name. So if in politics, when we say is Nigeria, those days they will say, is Nigeria a nation state? Is Nigeria a state? We will say no. Nigeria is a nation state because Nigeria has multiple of nation in it, but it is a state because it has one government. Now, let's break it down to the state of, in this case, it is the people that makes up the state. You have a plain land, the people do not live there. Animal cannot be a state. It will be called a reserved area. Now, because human beings are living there, and there are laws in the society, and everybody is exercising their rights and their civic duty to the state. Therefore, they have leadership whose job has been well itemized and explicit in the Constitution of the nation. Now, the first part of the Nigerian Constitution, 1999, as amended, says the primary duty of the government is to protect life and properties of the citizen and their economic well-being. Now, if their job is to protect their lives, now, in the case of when one of the citizens is killed, and they do not know what killed the citizen, but they could infer that is not a natural cause of death, then it is the job of the state, because the states, the people have given their leadership that power to prosecute such criminal felony. And it is their job to ensure that they unravel the cause of the death of that person, investigate and establish that those who caused the death, either by mistake, either by plan, either predetermined or not predetermined, they are punished or sanctioned according to the laws of the land. Now, the government is acting in the stead of the people. Now, on justice for Mohbad, when Mohbad was buried, many of us, the only news we heard was like, Mohbad is dead. As they announced it, maybe some seconds in the car, and it went viral, and someone else escaped. I took picture with him, I saw him, he was okay, the person we not see today. So, after that, he was buried. Now, the following day when he was buried, is when we were now hearing
Hold on, I'm coming.
happened in between the day he was pronounced dead and buried. And people that day
wait for me.
to his burial believed that Mohbad is a 6-footer in terms of height. And they saw the coffin that they used to bury him that is far less than 6 feet. So how did he fit into it? Did he shrink? And they also demand, we did not see our star before he died. Let us see him while in the casket, because they did not do lying in state. And when they opened it, things that they saw, they were marveled, and they begin to ask questions. Even in the process of the burial ritual, his family, especially his wife, threw some substance into the grave. As it was reported, have people been
Aries one Okay, like this Aries one ó lè fẹ́ pé orí ẹjọ́ bá mi jó sórí platform because mo máa fi fóònù mi lè máa play my piano. Sorry, mo step out. Kí lẹ sọ? Aries one so ó lè fẹ́ pé orí yẹn lórí platform. Wọ́n ní pé ẹ bá mi ṣàbà mi screen record. Mo sọ pé lórí page kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀. Okay. Because my draw for me like my stream piano no listen. First I judge but my draw for me like. All right.
swing into action. They exhumed the body 9 days after his death. Now when they exhumed the body, they started because they are doing it on behalf of the state. Therefore, as it is the people, the public now that I'm replacing state with. It is the people that the government is prosecuting this matter on their behalf. And that is why they came out with an inquest, and it is a public inquest, where the people, anyone that has evidence, anything that you know, can come to the judicial inquest. As a matter of fact, if today, Bossman have concrete evidences, undisputable and verifiable evidence that might help in the investigation of the cause of death of Mohbad, he is free to go to the inquest whenever it's done. He will raise up his hand, he will say his name, and he will make his presentation. You understand what I mean? So the public has the right to take any evidences there, to do evidence. And as a matter of fact, the family of the deceased, though they are interested party in this matter, they are also part of the public. As interested party, they are also part of the public. If not for the public, nobody will exhume Mohbad's body now. So the public have called out for it to be exhumed. So the public must take center stage in this matter to say they are the one to lead. And that is what I've been saying from the beginning. It is the public that should lead because it is the public that demanded this thing should be done. For all you care, the family with their religion accepted that, oh, our dear Mohbad is dead. What do we go do? We cannot bring him back to life. The father tried all he could, went to area command and said, give me police report. They denied him. He still took him to a mob and they said, no, you don't have this, you don't have that, we can't take it. Do you want the man to carry the body home and be looking at the body? Say, no. So what should the man do? Or he will leave it in his room and be saying, Mohbad is dead, Mohbad is dead. He's not going to do that. What will he do? The best thing to do is, well, it has happened. Do I suspect? Yes. Even the police that I went to do, they chased me away as if say I get shit for body. But they chased me away as if I dress in rag to a rich man party. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So, Papa, wait, Papa, give a decision to them. Clap for him now, I beg. Clap for Aristocrat now, please, Papa, clap now. Leave the clap, Aristocrat, the chop. Now, what am I going to clap symbol again? This, I don't use it. No worry, no, I don't use it, I don't use that. They chop, they go. They chop, they go. So, as it were, what is he gonna do? So, any man that is grieving in his position, he had to make decision. What will be the decision? We look at the traditional effect of it. They always say, parents don't bury their children.
That's true, Aries direct. Then we can mute me there.
Okay, probably because we did one after the song.
I'm recording as I'm listening. But Mohbad tó máa sọ àdẹ̀lẹ̀ kan jókòó síbẹ̀.
Àwọn ilé ìwà boring, yeah, àwọn ilé ìwà boring. So yeah, we might as well just listen. Phone tí mo lò ní lásẹ̀sì kìíní o. Cindy, can you mute me there?
You've been having migraine.
Phone tí mo lò yìí kò gbé mi lọ sí.
Cindy, help me mute me there. Yeah, multi-mute.
Okay, thank you.
Where does the bus stop in Nigeria go and look for a lift?
Yeah, but not loud enough.
So get into the car of one Babalaye.
Can you get it closer? A little bit far.
The Babalaye will be.
Oh, I'm far away.
Go far away, oh.
Maybe if you use your speaker there. Yeah. Can you guys hear? Maybe it's only me or one. Oh no, guys.
Is it better now?
No.
I'm charging, that's why. The volume is actually okay.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Let me know.
Very okay.
I have to know the city you belong to because my parents see me. You know, my mama follow the life created sorrows that go far.
Mr. Kule, please give me $1,000. I will just go inside and give it to me. My darling, I will but if you come to me and say, Lady Harry, so Supreme Iron Lady, please, I need $1,000. I'll be okay. What for? Give us 1,000 she. I will ask questions because I will ask you questions. You cannot come to me and ask me for $1,000 to pay your rent. I won't give it to you. I won't. Like, you know why? Because your rent is not an emergency. We're in the month of June. You know you will pay July's rent. For those that live abroad, that pays on a monthly basis. And for those that live in Nigeria, that paid annually, when it's December or whenever you move into wherever you moved into, you have a whole year to have prepared and put your rent aside. Number one, if you live in abroad where you pay on a monthly basis, if you go to financial analysts, they will tell you to the barely minimum, you must have 6 months rent, emergency aside that you will not touch. In fact, let me give you a true life story. A friend came to me, maybe almost 5 years now. Almost 5 years, maybe 2020, something like that. I mean, we'll see. She wanted to borrow $300 from me. In fact, she's an auntie friend. And don't do me lonely. Money. I want this, and that. Money. Hello. I saw you at a party on Friday. I saw you that Friday, that Saturday, that entire weekend. I saw you at a party. Omugele. The one on Saturday, Omugele, Omasho. The one on Sunday, Omugele. Did you see me wear the same uniform with them in that party? You said no. Do you think I don't want to? I love to. But I know my priorities, where I spend my money. If you're doing party, Olomugele, Olomasho, $500, $250. People like me, I won't buy. You bought Gele, $50. Gele Nikon, $50. Gele, that is only 4,000 naira in Nigeria. The next day, you wear complete Tomu uniform, Ashwabi, $500. One feel on me, I did not buy. You bought. Now you came, you want to borrow $300. Is that financially intelligence? No. So with such a person now say, and don't want to help when you stress here. No, I will stress you. I will talk sense into you. You will be disgraced. You cannot come to me and say, give me money, and do my help like in the stress here. I'll not pay one day, all those stupid things. It doesn't work for me. You have to use your number 6. You have to have your rent minimum of 6 months saved up. So, some people, and I'm very sure that's one of the reasons why I like Papariano. Papariano Gidio, you all know he blocked me. Well, he is intelligent. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, my sister Falashade. God bless you. God bless you real good. Good morning, everybody. Lizzie, Yaya, God bless you. Francisco, everybody, you are blessed. Everybody. Good morning, Mama. Bisimida. Good morning, darling. So, one top movie in this justice race. Top movie we say, there was a day where Wumi was there for Mohbad. Wumi was ready to take the bullet for Mohbad that day the NDLA came. Do you realize Wumi does not have a job? Wumi does not have this. Wumi does not have that. Wumi does not have this. Wumi stood by Mohbad. And I said, well, Wumi has beautiful wigs. Maybe you abuse me. Me, I have a job. I have a house. I have a car. I have a business. I have this, but I don't have good wigs, right? You guys, only wig is Sonu, right? But Wumi have beautiful wigs. Wumi doesn't have all of these things, and she has been with a guy for 10 years. Who are you going to? If you have a lady, let's say all young ladies, you have someone with a job with this, but doesn't wear, maybe she has a low cut, simple. But you have somebody that is looking, touche, classy because of the wig, but she doesn't have nothing else, no brain. Which girl will you pick? You cannot have a $1,900, $800, $500 wig. She's higher than because I will say you have a misplaced priority. I will tell you myself.
I saw it. I saw this one. All of you asses. No, and you know,
I'll be asking for you in your jacuzzi, taking a nice jacuzzi, bubble bath with the vanilla, and salt and stuff like that. Battlefield. We have to, you see, this critical thinking across our daily living. Across our daily living, we all have to know what we are doing. In this justice race, first of all, you have to access your own biases, and you have to know what side you belong. Then you know what platform you will go to, or how you will contribute. For me, I am justice for Mohbad, for only the singular reason that Mohbad is no longer here to defend himself. If Mohbad is here to defend himself, I will not be there fighting for him. I can just say, baby say bye, baby say bye, baby say bye. I support divorce her. If she's giving you too much stress, divorce her. Divorce him. Well, I cannot say divorce, I cannot say not divorce. You are the one living in that situation.
Coco.
You better leave and fight it.
Coco, are you there? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mò ń gbọ́ nǹkan bí báyìí ní ilé dárẹ́rìn. Wọ́n ní competition mọ́mí Ọmọ́wùnmí ìpè ń gbóná gbé placenta sí. Freedom. Wọ́n ti ń sọ yẹn látàná náà. Wọ́n ti ń sọ yẹn láti bí ijọ́ mẹ́ta náà. Mo ti ń gbọ́ tó ń sọ látàná. Àwọn ti ń sọ látàná. Ẹ jẹ́ máa wo tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Àwọn ló máa kó bájò sí. Àwọn ló máa kó bájò sí sẹ́yìn. I'm telling you, Abímbọ́lá. The competition pé mo lọ gbé placenta sí. Exactly. Àwọn ló máa kó bá. Ṣé bíbí tó lọ lánàá àwọn yẹn ti máa wòrè. Àwọn yẹn ti tẹ̀lé ẹ̀ ọ́. Bẹ̀ still náà kò fẹ́ ní sè. Wọ́n ti ní kọ́ máa pè ọ̀dọ̀ láti sílẹ̀ Ògúnfe. Wọ́n ti ní kọ́ máa porúkọ ọba mọ́. Kọ́ lọ petition mọ́mí Ọmọ́wùnmí. Kó lọ gbé placenta sí. Ẹ ti rìn mọ́lẹ̀, Mohbad ti rìn mọ́lẹ̀ nígbà tó gbà. Ṣé ní bísí ìfọ̀rọ̀ ṣe fún ọba láàárọ̀? Kí ọba kọ̀ máa ń di Ọmọ́wùnmí kó lọ ṣe DNA. Ọmọ pé àníwèrè ni làtí yẹn. Wọ́n lè gbọ́rọ̀ lọ nìyẹn. Ògúnfe tí ò ní sense. Ó máa lọ gbé ní Dublin tó jókòó sí gbẹ̀yìn ni. ó máa lọ ṣẹ̀wọ̀n gbẹ̀yìn ní ìfilẹ̀. Akọ̀tí ẹ̀fẹ́ wo orin tí Jòsí ṣe fún ọba náà ní àmọ́ bóyá ẹ ti ṣèlè. Ó lè máa play láti lọ mú kọ ní ẹbí nìkan máa kọ́ ní máa dágbọ́ ilé ìkẹ́ ẹ lọ petition fún ọba. Àti èyí ti gbọ́ yẹn látàná. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá kan ọ̀rọ̀ yá ti sú wọn. Petition. Ọlọ́pàá ló sọ àwọn abita wà yìí.
Àní kó jọ kó lọ petition Tinubu.
Ọlọ́pàá wà abita wà yìí. Exactly. Ọlọ́pàá wà abita wà yẹn yẹn tó máa ṣe lọ. Gbọ́ ẹ máa gbọ́ nǹkan. Ẹ sáré gbọ́ ẹ lè.
Any sùúrù.
Don't go there for now.
Any sùúrù. Ṣé tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa blame ara wa lójú wa?
We need to blame ourselves.
Ṣé ẹ̀ ń bá mi wí ni?
Mo rìkọ́dù wọn látẹ̀kàn ẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ bọ̀. Ẹ bá mọ̀ kọ́ táwọn wèrè yìí
Tí ẹ bá ti háì, mi ò kí ń gbọ́ téèyàn bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ because eléyìí lò gan. Fóònù tí mo fi jókòó yẹn ó lò. So ṣé kí n má play àbí ká padà sọ́dọ̀ Aries?
Ìyá torí mo rìkọ́dù wọn látẹ̀kàn mo ti ń rìkọ́dù nǹkan tó sọ. Ní pé adé ìpele tàbí tẹ bá fẹ́ play ẹ lè play.
No, sister record. Ó ti ń pè orin.
Hello? I know it's supposed to be a birthday shout out. I don't think those lyrics are appropriate at this time. Èmi ò bọ́ba fi ń mú mi lọlé, èmi ò bọ́ba fi ń mú mi ṣe kinní kan, ẹni bá rọ́ba fi ń lọ bá ń pa. At this time that people are being picked up for insulting.
Bàbá ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni tó bá létí kó gbọ́ ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ lóhùn ò gbọ́. Bàbá ti fún mẹ́sẹ̀jì.
Let me say something. Can I come up? Of course, request, you can come up. Let me see if I can send you the invite. Of course. Let me tell you something. For so long, I've been trying to keep some secrets to myself. Maybe people know that they've asked Baba to retract and apologize to Oba Elegushi. And, it's been like, to apologize and retract his statements. It's about like you. Let's take it to 5,000. So that we will not be flagged or something. I don't know if they flagged me anyway. I don't know how flagging means. It's about like. Now, is Baba using this as an indirect? And Muyiwa went to a platform and said, call out the government. Baba is not calling out the government. Baba is doing shout out birthday party. Baba did not even post any of Yinka's thing. As beautiful and successful as the protest was, it's not on Baba's page, Baba is using style to
marriage, and they will now come out and do damage control and sing a birthday song in the sing. Men are sit down here. Know what you are fighting for. I am not fighting for Baba Mohbad. I am fighting for Mohbad. I want true justice. Meaning anybody can go down. Because Wunmi spoke. Wunmi said Baba Mohbad monto pa ọmọ ẹ̀. Baba Mohbad said pé tí Wunmi bá ṣe DNA, òun á sọ ẹni tó pa Mohbad. Why do you have to wait for Wunmi to do a DNA before you tell us who Mohbad?
God bless you, Aries. Nice recording.
Then must you drag him? You're going to have to ask Google. No, who must I? If I can drag Wunmi, I cannot drag. Am I dragging or am I asking questions? If you cannot take the truth, please, vamoose. I don't need crowd. I don't need 700 viewers.
I want to brainwash me. I want to brainwash
I don't need 700 viewers. I only need 30, 20, 35 intelligent people. Share? Share they went to Arise and they made a blunder. I'm even, for the first time, I'm impressed with Kudi. Kudi scored them 10%. Kudi, you guys, scored them 10% for the first time. So if you cannot take the truth, this is wisdom talk with Iron Lady. If you can't take it, go to your inconclusion life and everything that concerns you will be inconclusive. Go there. Don't come here and do were. Where is Thunderfire? My giant blocking me. The man show she don't oh God, and you're going to tell me God of my boy, and they will be watching me and say, I can't keep a promise that I will not insult people now. Oh shit. Sorry if you are here listening. I promise you I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you are here listening. I am privy to it. I spoke to Yinka today. Yinka even told me he went to our newest, bravest warrior. She even told me she went to Lori and she spoke her mind. Only Madam Aries, nothing, you can lose life, she dying. She said it. She said she even called by your snitch on that platform. She spoke a lot. I spoke to her for almost 25 minutes. Everything they are telling you guys out there, na lie, na cookaboo story. Your favorites, if you want to come here, you come here with common sense. Don't drop it at home and come and be talking rubbish. You know I like you. Don't tell me I'm dragging Baba. I don't want that word, dragging. I don't want it. So I can drag Wunmi, but when Baba is at fault, I should keep it secret. See your coming, Toba rape, or Toba mommy or Birisu, and me for make sure pay all lost in jail forever and ever. Okay? I am not sentimental. There's no sentiment on my platform. I don't entertain sentiment. On my platform, don't come and preach religion. Don't come and preach culture to me. I've been in America for 35 years. I don't entertain culture. I am not cultured that day. Fact, evidence. What is right is right. What is wrong is wrong. Oh, right here, rada. Okay? Go to Nigeria, nobody is talking about justice for Mohbad. One will get word that day. I speak to prominent people in Nigeria throughout this week. Since last week, see, even people I have not spoken to for a long time. I was calling them because of Ayinke Ade. Because in fact, somebody called me yesterday. Arifa is going to Arifanda. When is that? Arifa is going to court, I think next week now. The lawyer doesn't even want to go and see someone. They cannot work for free. I was like, let me come out live yesterday and tell people
They were like, okay, yes, okay, go. They had to quickly come back. Wait, so when I was so till you turn, I want for 700 the contours running from justice from Mohbad account. Then always to all I know that offend the contour see Arise TV. And I come up, yes, you can come up, but you have to come up with a logic reasoning. Fat emotion, where I request, please. I want to send you an invite. I can't. Request, and I'll bring you up. Request, I'll bring you up. Your favorite. Request, I'll bring you up. Yes, sir.
I have some set of questions today.
If I have answer, I will.
Are you going to be able to answer?
Hold on, sir. Be ready for undiluted response. Me right here. You're dragging like that. You're me right here. I'm going to tell you. Straight answer me. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm asking everybody on board now. Can someone tell me definitely why they believe that Mohbad was murdered? Well, they believe Mohbad did not die a natural death or a medical death. He was actually killed.
Anybody on the panel want to answer that? And everybody on the comment section, if you have the ability to come up, you can come up. Yeah, because of this message, you can come up and answer it.
Okay. Well, Rotex, based on the account from different parties, when they called Baba bring back on Tebe until they've done a local environment. You understand? And calculating the distance from where he was to get to the place, it is shady. For you to have gone that extent means that something is being covered up. And again, this was the same person that he claimed to have seen about 3 days ago, and he was fine. And number two, the accounts from different parties too. The nurse coming to the house, she said she got to the house also time. Spending said they called him and also time that he has cried. It does not correlate. You understand? And he got to the house, he saw blood on the bed sheet, and according to him, none of them could say what happened to him, which means that it was a big act. It was like a sin, which nobody is ready to actually unveil what's actually transpired.
So you would say based on what your statement is, everything is based on circumstantial, not real. I mean, you cannot say definitely this is what happened. Yeah, it's based on assumptions, okay?
Not really. Hold on, DJ.
No, I just want to brainstorm with people.
not really assumptions. Not really assumptions, but many facts are gotten through your analysis. It might not come as a primary, but please, when you pick one or two, you'll be able to get your facts. Not all facts come handy. You understand? Things can actually formulate your facts. You understand? Yeah.
People can come up.
Only taking it from me now. What are you doing? You are stressing my life. Rotex.
Yeah, I'm go on.
Look, let's confirm why died naturally. People were with him in the house, right? His wife was there.
Yeah.
So why can't the wife give us an account of what leads to his death? It's simple.
Well, according to I'm not holding defense for her. She says it was the nurse that gave him an injection, and he reacted to the. That was after the lies she did, posting rubbish, trying to blame Naira Marley and trying to blame people that they took a trophy. Just later, she now said it was the nurse that gave the injection.
Okay.
And the police later said it was the nurse that gave the injection.
Okay, let's assume that admission that the nurse gave him an injection.
Yeah.
We are giving it an assumption now.
Yeah.
We are not admitting the fact of what she said. What was the autopsy report?
Yeah, the autopsy report did not show any form of injection given.
Exactly.
You're right. You're right.
So, no, do you understand? There is something hidden. It is not collaborate. Do you understand? Some people have to start.
Yeah, you're right. But do you also believe with me that maybe the specimen even used does not even belong to to Mohbad? The specimen you sent to the lab does not actually.
Yes, the sample. Yes, I do.
There's so many intricacies. And another thing that I've been thinking is the hospitals they took them to, if they've seen any form of blunt trauma or stabbing or shooting or stuff, they would not have said this guy should be sent should be taken to the morgue. They would rather call the police in, because as a normal standard hospital, you bring in a patient dead that has been stabbed, also shows signs of being killed. You wouldn't say take that body to the morgue. You would rather those guys would tell you to wait, and they will call the police that they suspect they brought in.
Yes, you are talking of advanced country. That is how it's supposed to be done in advanced country. But in Nigeria, it's not done that way. Now, the hospital has done their part. They don't have a morgue in that hospital. And when they took Mohbad there, lifeless, the hospital issued them reports. And they advised that they should take him to the morgue. But they did not list it. So they took him back to the house.
Yeah, you're right.
To the house. And when Baba came into the scene, Mumi was holding the hospital reports in her hand. She was with Baba going up and down, but she did not release it to Baba. So in all this, you will see that there is some cover-up, some things are not adding up. Some people have to start talking.
Yeah. You know what I'm asking? Why I'm asking this question is, because I've been saying this right from time, but why am I still using? I've been saying the guys fighting for justice, they're yet to establish, like, what are they claiming cause of death? And if I say, what's the evidence? Because if we are saying, maybe, to me, if this guy was killed, then the possibility is either he was poisoned. Why did I say it's poisoned? Because now, if his specimen was taken, that would have shown in the results. And if he say he was stabbed, like for example, my own lawyer said he was stabbed in the neck. But I believe some people washed his body while they were preparing for burial, and they said the pastor prayed over him. They should have seen this and raised it up. Why is it that this guy has a scar on his neck? So there's been lots of unclear milky around the death of this guy that we don't know.
And how are we supposed to know the truth? Why has the father or the legal people, why have they not done? They want the government to find out for them?
Please hold on. We are trying to make some points with you.
No, I'm just trying to understand. How will you be arguing for the case?
How I will handle my case. God forbid I find myself in such a situation. I was saying this on whose platform yesterday? I can't remember. Was it Aristocrats or 2 days ago? Some people will tag some teachers. Oh, teacher Yomoyoko, that's a very bad teacher. He doesn't even know how to teach. But in that same class, that some people think the teacher doesn't know how to teach. Some people will still come first. Some people will still get straight A's. In that same geography, in that same chemistry, I was a Fikemba student. I mean, if you tell me one teacher doesn't know how to teach, I cut you off. because I see that you have been orchestrated for me to start thinking I'm going to fail the class. For you telling me a teacher doesn't know how to teach, you are brainwashing me that it's not a fail teacher. I will not even talk to you for the entire time in my class. I don't need crowd. I won't talk to you at all because I know what to do. Teacher but Mama I will read before class, I will read after class, I will read ahead of class, I will ask questions. If I don't understand, we don't go to another topic. People in my class, the way TikTokers are, that is the way people in my class are always against me in the classroom. I pay. I must understand before we move. There's nobody that does not know me when I was in school. The same way everybody knows me on TikTok. Me on quiet. Until I get the answer to my question before we move to the next level. That is me.
Can we hear from your favorites, please? Okay, so what I'm trying to say, do we not all agree that by now the lawyers or the legal team should have established an idea of what the cause of death should have been by now? Do we all agree? If they
Who are the legal teams? Who are the legal teams?
The lawyers, the advisors.
You mean the Olori Aziz?
Wherever. By now, the lawyers, the SANS, anybody. I mean, do we all accept that by now, if they really want to build a good case, they should have by now have established, an idea of how Mohbad died. If he was...
You should argue with them. Favorites, please unmute, answer that question. Let's hear from you.
Can I answer the question about Mohbad?
Yes, of course.
You know, on the 12th of September, I was in my room and I slept off. Then when I woke up, I was hearing my friends.
Hold on, answer as if you are on Arise. Answer
Okay.
As if you are on. Answer professionally. Not story.
Can I go straight to the point now?
Yes.
Sure, please.
Nobody suspected anybody on the 12th of September that Mohbad was being murdered. Everybody believes he died. But some people are like, how will he 26 years old die? How did he die? What is the cause of his death? Alright? Because the first the first stuff we heard on Instagram was air infection. And people were not taking that in as air infection. They saw him on the show and they claimed he died on Tuesday. So how is it possible? Another one, Samilari. Okay, we saw him bully. Even the wife too. The so-called wife too believes that he was murdered. Because if she didn't believe, she would ask Baba to go and after he claimed that it was the nurse that administered an injection and it reacted to his body. And you are now telling Baba to go and he even said you know the people, but they are the industry gods. Who are the industry gods? If you know you are not ready to say anything, why will you give us a clue about the industry gods? Because she also knew that Mohbad did not die godly death. Because we all believe that okay, that was on the 12th. But see, everybody want to see analysis and investigations. That's something is not adding up. There's a skeleton in the cupboard that is yet to be discovered. So you can't tell us he just died in godly death. Because the wife said they should be taken to Kelor, because if you know he died through the after, so why will you ask the father-in-law to go and roll in a local way? Does that make sense? Is that making any sense to you? Like to us? So the wife too knows that something is not adding up, but I don't know why she's not speaking. Because if your life is in danger,
does anybody in this justice road, do anybody think Wunmi is going to ever speak? No. Is she obligated to speak? Probably not, legally. Does she have the right to remain silent? Yes. Okay, if all of these things are, that's a prerogative. That will be right. If we are saying Wunmi is not speaking, Wunmi is not going to speak, Wunmi is with Mohbad, we all know this. Wunmi doesn't have to speak. That is, we tag her as the enemy, the murderer, the killer. Do you expect her to speak? I don't get it. Ma'am, okay, no, we don't expect her to listen, my dear. If I am representing Wunmi, I want you don't speak.
You call yourself the owner of the house. You are the second in command.
Forget. Right? It happens everywhere in the world. You will never get this answer. The truth of the matter is, a criminal mind will never come and say a minimum pa. Are we expecting her to come out and say a minimum pa? No. You that wants to know the truth. What are we doing? We sit down every day when we come out. When is not going to come out? What are you doing to get evidence? Baba is doing video shootout. I'll be shout out of happy birthday. And people are all this.
You can tag me all you want. I'm not going to respond to your chat because you are an elderly man, so I'm not going to disrespect you. Please do the same thing. I don't know you. You didn't know me. Please, I don't want to be tossy. Please. If you are not letting you respond
let me handle this situation. Everybody are free to put your comments. Tag your friends only. Don't tag anybody to insult them. It could find insult. Have different opinion. Just type your own opinion. Type your own opinion.
As educated people.
Don't tag people.
Guys, please like and share this video.
Because
Let me see.
Not even be the supreme opinion, and it's
Well, that's it. She won't like. Just hold on.
And you'll be thinking you are saying the right thing, which you are not. And then you'll be tagging me in your shenanigans. Don't tag anybody. Just state your own. State your own. As far as I am concerned, this is it. That's enough. Don't tag and insult. Koda.
Iron Lady, why are you saying Wunmi don't have to talk? You are living in a foreign country. Are you saying that if such a murder case have occurred in where you stay, Wunmi will not talk to the police?
No, she won't.
Not talk to the
in fact, the police will ask. Bibi, hold on. I want us to be reasonable and realistic. This is wisdom talk. Wunmi will not talk. In fact, okay, the police will tell her, you have the right to remain silent. Whatever you say will or can and will be used against you in the court of law. And if they don't tell her and she speak, everything she has said is not admissible. They must read her rights, Miranda rights. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. So if she doesn't talk, you have to do your due diligence to go and find out the truth. People don't confess to murder. Of course, I won't do that. It is your due diligence. But if the people that are supposed to do the right thing, they are busy singing, shout out birthday party, they are busy sleeping and telling you to go and be protesting. Then when you protest, they tell you you're on your own. Yinka, they didn't pay a dime to Yinka to bail her out. Arifa is going to court. I spoke to people yesterday. The lawyer is reluctant to go and represent because Owoto Sotito. And I was like, should I go and beg for money in the public? They told me to hold off. They want to ask Arifa. Believe it or not, I know a lot. If I'm talking, I don't want people to argue it with me because I know sometimes I don't show because anyway, me go Kimbo, what you just for I might spill things I don't want to. In fact, this one they say don't talk about it yet until they consult with Arifa. So I know a lot. I know they've been asking Baba to come and apologize, to retract his words and apologize. He did not, but he went and sang a song. And for people, they will still attack me.
Lady Harris, yes. I'm not bothered, but something happened yesterday that really changed my mind about this justice movement. And you can see the way I'm talking, some people think I'm still moving.
I know.
Something happened yesterday,
People
I just brought out this extract from just the questions they asked, because they were asking yesterday, Butter and Rufai.
Thank you, very more, and let us move on. Very more, and let us move on.
Are you doing this because of your property or stuff? Or property and things like that? And Gurexi, that was part of the interview.
And Gurexi was not there.
Wait. It was
Oluri Aziz. I don't know Gurexi name, so I called my platform.
Mr. Oluri Aziz went on another platform, and I was really shocked. As in, I'm just putting, God forbid, you don't happen to any of us. Your so-called child is still in the morgue, and you are bragging that you've gone to CAC to copyright his name, that nobody can use his name. Is this what is necessary at this moment?
Yeah.
You are copyrighting them for financial and proprietary gains. At this instant, when people are fighting for justice, and you're saying it out proudly, that there's nobody, if you try and use Mohbad's name, you will go to prison and without a permission.
Rotex.
And that's where most of them. Oh no,
Mommy, I'm seeing your comment too. She will start blocking all of them.
You see that's where many of them go to get inspiration from. And they don't just sit down and think.
Interview with Baba.
It was a mess.
God bless you. And some platform yesterday they were celebrating that they've done what Napoleon. Imagine. Somebody sent me Kudi's show. When it came play Kudi's show, money I can't play Kudi's show on my show.
Look,
okay, Kudi's scored 10%. 10% for the first time.
I was so happy.
You don't go to somewhere like Arise unprepared. You understand? Arise knew.
They are the one that went to them. It's not Arise that came to them. And you didn't prepare.
You don't go there without preparing. Arise is Shagbe TVC, BNTA. Miss Dr. Patti, he is a lawyer and a former spokesman for Waziri Adamawa. A former spokesman for Goodluck Jonathan. Rufai is an extreme intelligent young guy that everybody knows. And and mockery of themselves on Arise News. Go and look for that video and we watch it over and over again.
I don't have time for nonsense.
Someone shared me this. I didn't speak to Yinka, but she said something. Someone sent me a video when Yinka was advising Perkins. You can see this woman.
I have it. They sent it to me.
She was regretting. This was someone that risked her children, her family, and went out. I want to say some things. I don't want to say. Is it because
you guys are echoing? You guys are talking.
Hold on, guys, please. Don't block them. Please mute them for a few minutes. Don't block them.
Lady Harris.
Yes, sir.
Better. You are the one making noise.
No, Thunderfire is blocking. It blocked 5 people already. I told you guys.
I am ashamed, and I want to use this opportunity to apologize to Yinka Adi. I'm so sorry if you believe that we stabbed you in your
Go back for your safety. For your safety, go back. Because if anything happened to you, when Mohbad had not sent you, if anything happened to you, anybody for this team justice way they see so, they don't send you. They will only carry you, they explain, they analyze. Do you understand? They will carry you, they analyze. They will use the collect lion. The one will go insult you, join, because me, they insult me and I hear them. People said, I come out from cell, I see voice note where they record. If Paparano can come and insult me, then who again? Who are no offense? Why I like so much? You say my person why they see like okay, better person. So if Paparano can insult me, if my own bio,
this is not the case now. There is another one.
Yeah, this is
it's okay. Play it on. Play it off.
If you have that one friend,
she told me, I think pretended everything is fine. Let's move on. Everything is fine. So if we stay off, Beckins, stay off.
She advised me to
tell you, stay off. Me, it has been a thing of me that if I want to do something, I will do it. You understand? If you can hear me well. If I want to do something, I will do it. Not to gain love or anything from anybody. It's from my heart, me. You get from my heart, now they do my things. And me will shake back anybody, praise me, I make anybody share anything for me. I might share from the depth of my heart, yes, to fulfill all righteousness, so Beckins, for your own sanity, I know they took me there, they did not see anything. They did not see anything, no evidence against me. Oba was even telling me,
Baba Mohbad released a song. Anybody Robert Lobank pa ohun ìyájú sọ bá ń tò ń o. Torí ẹ̀ lòun ṣe lọlé. Ẹni tó bá yábújú sọ́ba, ó yóò ṣẹ̀wọ̀n. Indirectly telling you guys. Meanwhile, Muyiwa was saying it the last time he came out. I don't know if he's been out since then. He said, go and be calling out the government. If you call the government out unnecessarily in the way you are not supposed to, they can charge you for treason. Government in the treason. You go and Yinka was like, Ori òun Mommy Aries, Ori òun lo aago ni gbangangbaga because wọ́n ṣe ń yìnbọn pé òun ò gbádùn. She told me her blood pressure. What is Team Justice? What have they done for her? Wọ́n rán kó lọ síwájú ogun. Ìgbà tó gbé ṣẹlẹ̀ tán wọ́n padà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ ni. Nobody contributed a dime. She told me everything. Everything she told me. Everything. Some I cannot repeat because àwọn tí Wùmí wọn máa gbé ni inú wọn máa dùn ni àti gbá free throwing sí wọn lọ́wọ́ nìyẹn àbí bá náà ṣe ń pè. There was a time Nigeria went to play and they actually score a goal in their own net. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Then some people are still going to protest on Monday here in Pennsylvania, some at wherever they are. Muyiwa will be home sleeping. Then Muyiwa will still come out and tell you, you cannot be crying more than the bereaved. You are on your own. You have no backup. You have no lawyer. The lawyer you paid for, they said it is their own. You are the one paying for it. And you are in brain. They need to start doing the right thing. They need to start doing the right thing. That's what Konfi said. Konfi said, Baba Mohbad, if you don't sue, might change here for you. Everybody
Everybody is getting tired. I am trying to slowly get back to my business. I get over 200 messages every single day. I know a lot. I know because nothing is going on Daiji. They have not petitioned, a single petition have not been written, not even the embalmment. Somebody sent me a message today. Hold on. I'm going to say, they were saying it's on York Daddy. Let me see. Oh, God. Where is my WhatsApp? Let me read it to you guys. I have over 200 messages to Mumanda every day. You can just imagine reading 200 messages from Joseph from Mohbad. Email it, official email that pertain to my own life. Where is this message? Oh, okay. Where is this message? They said it was Odumosu that wrote Darusha's petition from Kimiko platform. You see?
Lady Harris.
That's what I got today. They were this morning at 5 a.m. I got 5:56 a.m. my time. And it's a lie. Shabi, they went to Arise. They said, who have you sued? Zero. We are only here analyzing. Wumi was one. Wumi is the one that is with Mohbad the last minute of his life, from the every day of his life to the last minute. Have they sued her? When we sued her, when we petitioned Wumi in December, do you guys realize Team Wumi did not fight me? Do you guys realize Team Wumi did not insult me, abuse me? Do you know who abused me? Westo, Arifa, and Co. They were asking me. Then they summoned me to panel the first time I engaged Guresi on Aduke's platform. That is where they were attacking me. Did you get permission? Did you shake Nikon? Did you do this? Everybody was dragging. They said they were dragging themselves. No, me, where is their yash today? They were all dragging me for doing the right thing. They were all dragging me. I don't think there's anybody on my comment section that did not drag me. In fact, Team Wumi did not even drag me because they know that Team Justice is doing a wonderful job to be dragging themselves. Your own person that is doing the right thing, your own person. They couldn't say, yes, we have sued Wumi. Yes, we have sued everybody in that house. Yes, we've sued this person. Yes, we've petitioned this person. Yes, we've petitioned that person. Can you please tell the government, can you tell the Lagos State Police Station to do the right thing? They are the one we're waiting for. There's been a petition that has been written so time. There's petition upon petition. Why didn't when you want to call out government? Did you see them call out government? Call out to government, come out begging from tracing. Because every time I got the last one begging from tracing, I want to be go for any. Watch before you leap. Watch. Where is Mr. Muyiwa? Ayinka has been released. Has they put out a press release? Have they talked about it? Did they talk about it? They will tell you, don't go to this platform, don't go to that platform. Now you sabi, I've never been dragged, my love. You know, you are very lucky. You have never been dragged. Are we thinking? You just don't go and be fighting without your head. Sit down. People lost their jobs.
People lost their jobs because of justice for Mohbad. People lost their relationship. They lost their homes. And the people that are the bereaved Gongo, they are busy releasing songs, being happy. And some people will say, "Be glad that I like just Mohbad. It's cooking here, when the people that are involved, they are not doing the right thing that they are supposed to do. What exactly do they want? Do they really want justice? And real no justice. You see the road to justice. You won't follow the road to justice. Balaja is leading to destruction. When you see people on a platform 700, 800, they are not telling themselves the truth. When you see them sharing themselves on, and they are not doing rubbing minds and giving bad boast to one another, they are not telling the truth. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's give Karima a clap offering. She went to Nigeria and stood by her sister. Don't type there, but she didn't appreciate it. That's not the area I'm going to. But she did it. When you are going to Shayabanga and go to Nigeria and be by Baba Mohbad's side? When is he going to show up at the inquest for the first time? Moses has been to 3 inquests. This year, first one, second one, third one. Last year, I think he went to 2. We told them to give Moses 200,000 last year. What can you say? Scam. As from Abuja to Lagos, now what's how you call him? I even told him 2 days ago, I said, Moses, it's about time we offset some of your bills again. Only until John to the honor if you miss it. Am I worrying? I can't to be justice the one after. Do you think it's cheap? Do you think it's cheap? If we remove money from the access account to give Moses some money from all those connections and everything running, he said he's going to be in Lagos by Monday. This coming Monday. He's a married man with kids. He will leave his children in Abuja to go to the inquest. He will drive Abuja Road. Lower flight. Drive 35,000. Go. 35,000. Come back. 70,000. He leave the money apart. He's going to leave his wife. He's not going to lap POP on Monday night. He's not going to lap POP on Tuesday. He's not going to lap POP until Friday before he gets back. If I'm his wife, I will not let him go. If I'm his wife, King's here. No. If I'm Moses' wife, I won't let him go. This what you are saying right now is the best part of me. In real life, more bogiri. Why will you go? I don't think the iron lady, more iron lady for nothing. I'm Aries. That's my star. I want Aries. Bad boy. Then we will not say, okay, give him 100,000 or 200,000 to offset his bills. You will be saying, Shebi, you are doing this. It's supposed to be voluntary. Nobody called you. Rubbish. Arifa is there. The lawyer doesn't want to go this week. Arifa next week. Arifa lost in court. The date and time, I have it. He doesn't want to go because they've been doing a lot on pro bono. Remember, it's their profession. And some people will sit down there and be saying that the legal team they are doing on that. You will be surprised in just spill everything out. You will be shocked. Go ahead, Mr. Rotesam, please.
I'm sorry to interject today, but just that point where you said nobody sent you, Someone said that stuff to Yinka yesterday on a platform. And Yinka was there, or she left before the person. But I really said nobody called you when you came and you want to leave. That thing is really, how do you... honestly, it was that broke my heart, and I said, I'm leaving. I'm not going to be associated. I can't even associate with such people.
Any day I hear the word more.
How many people can even sleep in a Nigerian cell? Just picture yourself sleeping in a Nigerian cell.
They didn't put her in an ordinary cell. They put her where they put Boko Harams and one hardened criminal. She said she was just leaving the clinic when I called her.
Oh my God. Please, I just want to use this as a platform.
Please,
I am really sorry. I'm really sorry you can't really be treated. I really do.
And to stay, we appreciate you. Team Justice is giving you 1 million naira for your pain and suffering. Why? Why? If you know what Muiwa showed me when I told them to give Moses 200,000 naira, only Susan can tell. I say, Muiwa that borrowed Baba money that collected it back. She buy Muiwa justice for Mohbad. She buy, you know what they call she. If you go and look at the GoFundMe, you will go back to December. How they open it with $40. That's all Muiwa has contributed. And if you think Muiwa's name is not there anymore, the account is registered in his name. Glory for sure. Because Papariano was screaming. To please Papariano, they remove his name from there, but the actual account is on his name. But whatever that you know, account Muiwa Lundo. I don't know, I feel bread Colombia Beje. If I want to see you, I can call a bell call me King Malosi, King protest. Nobody Muiwa. Then on Tuesday, family emergency. Something happened. Unfortunately, I missed my flight. Our funny story. And you mumu, back. Do the same people. You are two mumus. So I'm very sorry. They will buy CB, you will go, goshu, berekete is a bilonia. Oh, yeah, you need lawyer, son, would you see you? Our only lawyer, son, lady, berekete, see that. Obi. And I don't strategize. You can't do these things. Let the people that can do it stay there. You went and disgrace yourself yesterday. I'm very, very happy when somebody called me and said, yes, call them 10. I was shocked. I was shocked. I mean, zero, let me phone. Aristocrat gave them 25%. I don't even know what, I mean, it's not say Papariano said. You will see people with IQ. But the one that does not know nothing, clap. Kianshe, don't clap. Kianshe, don't clap. A show of shame, a disgrace. Complete disgrace. And you were not called upon. You guys lobbied. Then they allowed you and you went there and fumbled. There was no message passed. There was nothing discussed. You couldn't even say at the bottom of Mohbad's petition, this boy stated that people were coming to beat him up. Yes, we do understand the fact that Oba has distanced himself from Samilari, but Oba has not distanced himself from Olele, Obele, and Co. Talk intelligently. And she, that's one that called himself Oluri Abi Oluri Azizini. You know, freedom of speech, but when you finish talking, your freedom rubbish. Hello, good morning. Welcome on board. You can unmute.
Hello, Lady Harris. Hello, everybody on the panel.
Oh, Madam Fola, good morning.
So, what I sent to you on WhatsApp.
Let me see.
Let's talk about it. It's very important.
Let me see. Just now or when?
Today.
Today. Let me go see. There's been a lot of messages. I have to find your name. Hold on.
But this one is very important.
I should talk about it?
Yes, it's very important. Please.
Let me see. What is it?
You look at it first.
Talk about this. Me, I have done my own part. You will need people to sign. Okay. They signed the petition. Can you petition me?
I like gossip. I want to see the
Let me
person.
see.
Who is that?
Let me open it.
Oh, I don't bring my glasses.
Because you forwarded it to people right now.
Let me see.
Your favorite.
There's so many things.
Your favorite. Okay, guys, let me restart
justice.
this video. 3 hours. I'm just going to restart.
They said petition for justice based on